I'm going to title the podcast straight away.
Wow.
I want to title it. You know what the title of the podcast is?
Go on.
Chaos and Order.
Hey!
That's the phrase.
There we go.
Have you seen his jacket?
Hey, that's where it's come from.
Kedge just walked in, right?
Yeah.
We haven't seen each other all this time, which we'll get to in a second. But Kedge just walked in a jacket which I can only describe has fallen out of a 1980s American
Back to the Future
TV show sort of prop set.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, you know, one of those kind of baseball jackets where the sleeves are one colour. Or
I think
varsity jacket.
Varsity jacket, yeah.
It's
Sleeves are one colour jacket. But
I
it's
was
got
told
the
it
same
was
colour.
like a boxing jacket by
No.
someone who knows.
Boxing?
They said, "Oh, I want a boxing jacket like that." And
That's
I'm like,
not a boxing jacket.
It's the
bro.
way it says. I mean,
Okay.
people kind of put stickers and tags and things like that on all those jackets. It can be whatever. It can be like New York Yankees have got
That's
one.
right.
Like that.
Yeah.
But you've got one, and it says chaos and order.
Order.
Right? Would you like? And it's got all these badges all over, like
Do you know,
a
like,
bull
that,
and
like
random
what
things.
you said? That reminded me of, like, do you know something that he put in his loft when he was 16?
Yeah,
in a
right,
box,
exactly,
and
bro.
then he found it this weekend.
And he's like, still fits. It's good. It's good. It's good to wear now.
But I don't know why. It looked about 6 sizes too big for him now.
Yeah.
as well.
It's style, yeah.
Are
And
you
then-
sure it's yours?
Yeah, well, it wasn't actually. It was given to me by someone. So this guy was wearing it at work.
By a
He goes,
man.
I don't like it. He goes, it doesn't suit me, Kedge. He goes, but because we were just trying it on. He goes,
Well, and it suits you.
Kedge, it looks well good on you.
A man gave you a jacket. I think that man fancies you. Like,
It-
if
was
you
that-
give someone
was
a-
it-
he could.
were you
But he
walking-
could.
Yeah,
were you-
he
Oh,
could.
he could.
Oh,
He could
yeah.
what?
Were
He
you
could
wor-
fancy.
Yeah. That's
Like,
what-
as in he had
because you're, I think you are fanciable.
no,
I think you're
not
saying,
because
like,
of me, but
he
like
could.
because he bats for that team.
Oh no, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Were you
wh-
strolling along the Thames and
I
you
think
felt
he's
cold?
grooming you.
No.
He is. He's giving you a jacket. He's making a
Maybe.
move.
Well, maybe. Yeah,
No, he's
maybe.
gonna say, "Do you need some money?
Oh, okay.
Do you like drink? Do you like
Yeah.
alcohol?" And then before
Okay.
you know
Oh,
it,
I need to be
you're
careful.
trapped. Yeah, be very careful, Kedge.
Okay.
This is what they do. Predators.
Hasn't
You've got to
taken
be
long to get back into this again, has
No,
it?
exactly. It's got controversial stuff. But the jacket is about 30 years too late. That's what
Okay.
I'm saying. But,
All right.
I'd give it back.
but maybe it's making a comeback. What do
refund.
I know? It's
Yeah.
got chaos and order.
Chaos
What part
and
of your life has your life been chaos or has it been order?
It's been absolutely that. I think that is absolutely the apt title for all of us. I think, hasn't it? It does. If we're looking at the first quarter, because that's where since we last did the podcast.
Order?
If we did it on the almost the first week of Jan. It's been the first quarter is finished.
It was happy.
So
New
let's
Year,
have
wasn't
the
it?
let's have the
February,
updated stats.
March, and now April's done, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
We're in May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Jan, Feb, March is the first quarter.
quarter. It is.
Yeah.
Quarter.
And so that
What
yeah.
did
So,
we
it-
put
So
in
let's
this
have the
out, by the way?
updates. What are the highs? What are the lows?
how have you been? It's been a while.
Satch is already covering his face. Like
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
There you
he's
go. That's
forgotten,
how
he's
long it's
forgotten.
been.
Right.
Forgotten the rules that you got to turn the
Forgotten
phones
the
off.
rules.
This guy.
Look at that. That's how bad it is.
Right.
That's bad it is. Sorry, everyone. It was a comedy promoter. If anyone wants to know, probably cancelling me for a gig.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, no one wants to see you anymore because you don't do the Brownload podcast. Which, by the way, before you go any further, I've had every show I've done. Someone's come up and said,
Same.
We missed the Brownload.
Same.
Yeah.
Thank you to all of those people. I can't even remember all the names, and I sometimes wrote down
Too
the names.
many.
But
Too many.
there was like someone going, oh, and even one person said, look, I know you're busy because I heard you say on the
Yeah.
podcast, you're
Yeah.
all so busy,
Yeah.
but can you just come back? Can you? We miss it, guys. I need my fix. You know, all these kind of messages I get. So
a lot of
there's been-
people have been going back to episode 1 and doing it all over again.
And-
But do you know what? That's annoyed
thank
me a
you.
bit.
Why?
Why is that annoying you?
Because it's just like,
course it is.
but can you? Well, no, we can't. But there's a reason why we're stopping. We can't.
Yeah.
So just accept it and move on.
and didn't someone say to you?
Someone said they're going to petrol bomb my house.
No, they didn't.
No, legit, they did. Legit, they
Oh
did.
wow!
Someone
what?
said, "Can you start a podcast again? Petrol bomb your house."
Otherwise,
We
I'll
don't.
petrol bomb. I'll burn you out, which is aggressive and not recommended.
Wow.
But what I'm saying is, someone said to you, "Why did it end all of a sudden?"
Yeah, I mean, there was that as well because some people were just like, we wanted like let us
'Cause it was
down
a
gently.
It was
Yeah.
a new year, and everyone was like, "Right, we
Yeah,
know
but,
that we've got the Brownload as a constant."
No.
but the Brownload fell off.
New year, fresh start, bang, done.
I think
Shoot that shit.
I think that's I think that says a lot about you as a person. If you want it, that person
Oh.
who wants it to fade out. I think that says about how you approach life. Then, like whether you are someone who goes, no, like if you break up with a girl, then they'll still
Over
want to stay
8-week
friends for a bit,
Yeah.
and keep seeing them.
Those people who are still friends with their exes.
Yeah, right, because they want to fade it out in a
Yeah.
way. Whereas I go, if it's over,
It's done.
goodbye.
Yeah.
Bus.
Dead to me.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Why
that's just
you gotta take it that far?
Yeah.
Marja Salia. No,
Yeah.
no, Sat.
It's over. It's over.
Yeah, no. But when it's over, it's over.
It's over.
That
It's over.
We ain't mates.
And do you know what? In a weird sort of way, I said this to Tommy on the way up because we were chatting on the phone. But I haven't seen you since January. Like
Yeah.
either of
Oh,
you.
by the way, yeah, that's not a reference to us breaking up.
No,
that was,
no.
That was,
No, but I'm just saying,
Yeah,
like, you
we
know,
have-
but we've not even. And I think Tommy, we even tried to meet one time. We were like, let's meet up. And I
Yeah.
think we put it in the group. Kedge, we said,
Yeah, you said you'd get back, and,
Yeah.
then Saturday message. I thought, you know
Because
what,
I've
he's
just-
busy, so I'm not going to.
because it's been chaos, no
Yeah.
order.
chaos.
Yeah,
Lack
chaos
of order.
and order. You've hardly been in the country,
No, I've not been. I've been in Dubai
despite the war going on.
3 of the 4 months.
Was this the guy who was petrol bombing your house, then decided to petrol
Yeah,
bomb Dubai?
No,
It's not. It's not linked, is it? No.
it wasn't.
There's
There's
a
all
t-
the sirens
different
and everything. I heard there was a lot of that happening.
But
there.
I felt for you because you kind of announced that semi-announced that you were going to go to Dubai, and that was one of the reasons. And I've got loads going on, and Ked's got loads going on. So it's like maybe, and we've been struggling the last few months to always get together on the Tuesday. It's always hard. There's
Yeah.
things happening,
Yeah.
and it clashes, and even or you've got early starts 4 a.m. You get up for the breakfast show.
Yeah.
So all of that's going on, and then you were going to Dubai, and then literally as you were going, it all kicked off with the war.
Yeah, and then I didn't go for a couple of weeks, but then it got better again. I literally came back a few days ago.
Yeah, and what's it like out there? You said
Yeah, it's
you were
fine.
telling us.
Yeah, honestly, it's fine.
He's on the books now. He can't speak. He's not allowed to talk about it.
No,
He's on the payroll
legit.
now.
You know me. I would say it as it is.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
absolutely fine out
Now,
there.
you were telling me you were going. There's no tourists around, but everyone else is just living
normal. Trying to
and
live
actually
as normal,
enjoying the all the
I mean,
lovely
certain areas
restaurants and all
where,
that.
depending on where you are, and if there's any American joints
it's
around
normal,
it,
it's
because
normal.
where my cousin is, apparently he said that they've had have had quite a regular sort of smattering of sounds of bombs and this, that, and the other, because I think they're close to some American
Bases or something.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
It was fine. The 2 weeks that I was there, absolutely fine.
Right, lovely.
I even did a pool day with my nieces one day.
Lovely.
The hotel, absolutely rammed.
Oh really?
Rammed.
All locals.
Couldn't get a sunbed.
Yeah, and nice. I love that. Love
Yeah,
that.
rammed.
Really good. Pool days. That's the kind of things you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had a pool day in ages.
Yeah. What would I? You can't do that with the kids.
Why?
Not here.
Oh no, you can't.
No,
do
there's no weather. Even if you go to the pool,
Oh
outdoor
no,
pool,
the
it's
weather's
free.
been good.
indoor
Though.
weather.
Yeah.
Indoor pool.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But then that's not quite the
But
same.
yeah, no.
So what were you doing when you were out there?
There was,
What were you doing? You had some paperwork sort of.
Other than the Dubai stuff, I mean, before that, as I said, there was a lot of people that were like, this kind of ended abruptly, let us down slowly. So there was all of that. I met a whole bunch of people when I was out DJing. Like I was, just out and about. People would come up and be like, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. So, we hear you and I mean, when we kind of ended
Maybe they
it,
just meant they're sad as people. Like I'm so sad.
maybe they are.
I think
Yeah.
Saj got stressed out because he felt like he had to sort of deliver some sort of therapy to these people who keep
I'm
telling
just like, well, no, I don't.
Well, what did you say to them? What was your so imagine, let's just recreate the scenario,
Yeah.
right? Can you give some background club music? He's DJing. Sorry, excuse me. Is it
too fast.
It's Sachi, isn't it?
Can't hear you. Can't hear you, mate.
R&B. Make it R&B. Make it R&B. Okay. Excuse me, it's Sachi.
Is that me?
It's actually stolen by Jay Sean.
Yeah, Sach. Just want to say I'm a big fan of the Brownload.
Yeah, lovely.
I'm really gutted. You guys don't do it anymore.
Oh, Sachi, I love you.
One second, mate. I'm talking to him at the moment. And I go, what are the
Just
chances?
can you play that tune?
What are the chances of it coming back?
It ain't coming back. It ain't coming back anytime. Man,
we really miss it.
I'm really
Sachi's
busy.
smiling.
No, I don't know. I'm just too busy.
I'm
at the
really
moment.
sad.
We're
Sach.
all busy.
I'm really sad.
Tommy, that's a you problem.
Oh, that's the Sandu problem. That's now it is. He sent it back. That's
Yeah,
it.
he sent it
So there
back.
you go. You know,
No, do you
turn
know what?
ourselves.
No, I tell you what the line was. It was just like, do you know what? It is sad, but I'm sorry, but we've just got other shit going on. And
Yeah.
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 you can understand that.
Yeah.
I
Right.
hope you understand that. But
Okay.
no, there were some people.
And
that,
if you
that
don't,
didn't
we just
understand.
came back to tell you that, and that's the end of
That's
the
it.
podcast.
Thank you for listening. No, it was no
We're
at
out of it.
all. So
See, because at the moment, look, we're let's say, are we back? What are we back? What is the?
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
I
no.
think you need to set
I-
that.
We've got to
I
get
think
into
you need
that.
to
I
set that.
think
Yeah,
this is
manage
just
the expectations.
this is a
straight
fling
away.
with the X. That's what this is.
Manage
This
the-
is
I don't
familiar
know what
sex.
it is.
That's what it
Is
is.
it-
This is
so it's just- it's
this
a wham
is-
bam.
Yeah, it's a wham bam.
Yeah.
And let's see if you don't start seeing someone else, and I don't start seeing someone else, we can wham bam again.
And if it's true love
Yeah,
and it's meant to be.
No, but
then
is it
there's-
that?
I think it's a 3-way bit of true love. Yeah.
Oh. What do you think, Saj? Is it what? Is it? Are we back on the regular?
Look, he's probably. By the way, we haven't discussed this. So why?
This is the production meeting happening right now.
Yeah.
No, legit it is. We haven't spoken about it.
So we got so many messages sort of saying that they miss us that we just
Yeah.
said, look, can we get together? And it was like, this Tuesday was
Yeah.
free.
Well, I'm back, yeah, and
And-
I'm gonna be just to know I'm away next week again.
Right.
Oh, so it's
yeah.
not.
So it's not a weekly thing.
No, it's not a
But
weekly thing.
I think we should just do it when we can.
Okay, I like that. Keep it loose. If we're both available.
You know, we're all consenting adults.
Yeah.
So we can do it whenever we can.
Yeah. No strings attached.
But it's a bit wild.
No, but hang on a minute.
So it's chaos and order.
But
Everything
I tell you
comes
what,
back.
the people are not going to want that because they're you know, the thing that I got was my Thursday's out the window. So I think maybe we didn't. Do we set a day that it comes out on a certain day? Like I don't know. It's a hard one, isn't
Why
it?
do you think your Thursdays out the window? What do you
Because
mean?
everyone's
they're
just
not
like,
getting it on the
I'm
regular
not
anymore.
not getting my fix on the Thursday.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That's the line.
That's
You see what I
right.
mean?
That's what they're saying. I thought you said, but for us, no.
No.
It'll come up as a notification if you
Yeah,
subscribe,
you still,
right?
yeah.
So
Well, this is why you
fine.
need your notifications on.
Subscribe.
But I told my dad. I said, you know what? I said we're going today. We're going to go.
I told my dad as well.
Right. Yeah. Right. And I said we're going to record a podcast.
Yeah.
And he goes, all right. I said, we
Did
might
he
do
send
it.
his love?
I said, yeah, indirectly, sort of in his
No,
own
he
way.
didn't. Okay.
Well, no, he didn't. He didn't even mention
Fine.
you. And he goes, he goes, oh right. So you're going to go back to doing it? I said, no. I said we're available today.
Yeah.
So we're going to just do it. Lots of people have been asking about it. So we might do a little bit of a bumper one. So I don't know how long this one is. I think it's going to be a long podcast today.
Okay, well, let's see.
But
Yeah.
But I said it can be a bumper one. And he went, what do you mean bumper? And I went, it might be 2, might be 3 hours.
Oh.
Right?
How long?
And he paused and he went, too long.
Oh.
And he goes, too long if you ask my opinion. Oh no, great.
Well, we didn't.
Exactly, that's Dad's right. They just give it anyway.
He said too long.
Too long if you ask my. And I went, well, Dad, that's not really how people listen to podcasts. People
Yeah.
will listen for a bit,
Yeah.
then they'll get to work, they'll turn it off, and then they
Yeah.
might listen on the walk home, bit
Yeah.
on the
Wow.
treadmill,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, no,
we're just
it's
a bit.
true.
He's
We
gonna
know
have
what
to
we
start
are. We're just a bit
living
of
with
company.
Satch. Do you know what I mean? He's going to go under protection with Satch at this
Yeah.
rate. Do you know what I
Right.
mean?
I think
He's
I'm
offending the fandom as well now.
I'm going
yeah.
to say it. If anyone needs to stop for a pee, we can stop because all rules out the window now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
We're at Kanchans. If we want to stop for food, we can stop for
We'll
food.
stop for food and we'll pick it up.
And we'll pick it up,
record
yeah.
some more.
All right.
So don't think like it was what it was before because we've had to
When I-
adapt to
when
it.
I told my dad-
evolution.
When I told my
Chaos
dad,
and order.
there was just silence. And I went, hello, you don't?
Oh.
And he went, oh, what podcast?
Oh
And he
no
was
way!
Like, and he was like, oh, like with Tommy and Satch.
Oh,
That thing.
you're a part of Brown Girls Do It Too.
So
Is that where I know you from?
Yeah, yeah.
No, Dad, it's your
So
son.
and then he was like, so he
Brownload.
was completely confused. Like, oh, so is Satch back?
Yeah.
And I said, no, it's just a one-off. And so again, it was the same kind of reaction. He wasn't that sort of excited like about it. And I thought, oh, maybe we don't need to do this. It's like they didn't send their blessings.
No, that's funny, isn't it?
Sack it off then.
No, exactly. No, well, listen, we're doing it for our people, and it's nice. It's really lovely to see you guys, both you.
Yeah.
And I saw Satch in the car park outside, and you came up. Oi, oi. I saw you the other week though because of the Shreya Ghoshal thing.
Yeah. Yeah, what's been happening? You guys
wait,
met.
Wait.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? I need to bring this back because if I don't, I'm going to forget.
Okay.
But you were saying about being out in UAE for all
Yes.
that time, and you had
Yes.
some paperwork.
Yeah, done.
to
So
sort
like,
out.
I'm dual city. I can live. I'm living there
He's a
basically.
dual citizen, man. That's cool.
Oh,
That's
hello.
cool. Right. So you're
Yalla,
what are they
Habibi.
called?
Resident.
You're a Dubaiite. What are you?
They said-
Emirati.
Emirati.
No, I'm not. I don't think I am. I don't think you can say that. I don't know what I am. But
You
yeah,
know-
Are you not?
Seriously.
It would be great if you were Gujamarati.
Gujamarati.
you call me Gemma.
No, like
Gujamarati.
yeah.
Gujamarati. Yeah, I like that. It's got a little nice, yeah.
But yeah, that got
Chal
done.
Gujamarati.
Just some of the
Oh,
little
man,
worky
Emirati,
bits that
yeah.
are happening were bubbling along. So yeah, it's
So they
been
always say, come
productive.
to Dubai, and this guy's actually gone and he's become one.
And he brought a little treat back.
yeah,
he brought a very Dubai-esque treat
What
back.
did you bring? What did you bring?
Kit Kat Chunky,
Yeah.
the Dubai chocolate stuff.
The miniature ones, you can eat them,
kunafe.
like you can eat loads of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kit Kat Chunky.
That was it.
but
Oh, do you know
in
what?
a
Like, it was-
Well, you've got
pistachio
Kit Kat
kunafa.
in Dubai, but because we
Yeah,
lost
that-
a whole lot of Kit Kat in England.
And that's the reason why I bought it because I heard over here all the Kit Kat got nicked.
Yes, it did.
Tommy didn't know about
I
it.
didn't know about this. He
we
went.
bang
Oh,
this open?
Yeah, bang open. I'm a bit hungry.
oh man.
Lovely.
No
lovely.
nuts today.
I'm trying to
but
be
you
good.
can
I
get
haven't had
What's
chocolate all week.
kunafa?
Sunday.
Was that a song
Kunafa.
in a Bollywood film?
Yeah. That's Gun Fire,
Oh,
which is a
okay.
beautiful song, isn't it?
Yeah.
You love that song.
I did. Yeah.
And
It
I
was
remember
just
because when we got a radio edit. Do you know, this is a stupid story, but I'll tell you a bit behind the scenes while we're eating our chocolate.
Oh, yes, that.
Is it a good one?
Good.
We had a radio edit of Gun Fire, but it's got like Islamic religious prayers in there. So whoever edited it, you know, in the music team, we then got a version that was just cut midway through this kind of religious prayer. So people complained and said, "What are you doing? You cut the song." We went, "Oh, We don't know. Like, we just got to play. So ever since then, we played the full version, 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
And you loved it.
Yeah.
You loved it.
Because that means that you could probably go to the toilet and we wouldn't have to worry about it.
No, not just that reason. You get the 8-minute Bollywood songs is just your susu song. But anyway, what's the
It's
kunafa
more than
like?
a susu for you, mate.
Sometimes.
No, it's like
When you got
Number
you
2.
got- It's delicious.
Yeah.
it's quite nice, isn't
That's
it?
another one. Yeah.
The pistachio actually goes with the wafer and the chocolate.
Yeah.
Normally it's a
But
bit.
it's not overpowering.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to save the rest for the staff here.
Oh.
Let's
All
not
right.
eat them all.
That's very kind of you.
That's very nice.
All right.
So yeah, no, yeah. So
you're-
that, yeah,
so
that.
Should we? I mean, I kind of made a list of chronologically what things that we need to be talking about.
Oh, okay.
Because there was a lot of moments that people would message us going, "Oh, there needs to be the podcast to talk about this. We need to
Yeah.
talk about this." And I guess the
I
first
can't
thing,
remember. I can't remember all the
well,
things
there was
that
a lot
happened.
of things, and there's certain things obviously we can't talk about that we've discussed in our groups. But there was.
No, we
there was.
haven't.
I think the first one we need to talk about is that Badshah did a concert here, and
Badshah
Sad
did a concert.
was the DJ.
Yeah.
I was, yeah, and
in
again,
the middle of it all.
I met a lot of Brownloaders there. I tell you why, because the DJ booth was in the middle of the people
Where was it? O2.
at the O2.
Wow.
So imagine like the O2 arena. You know, when you go there, the stage is roughly in the same place, which is like one,
At one
end,
end.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The DJ booth was like where the sound tech was,
I know
right in the
exactly
middle.
What you mean. Yep.
And they had like
At the
another
floor.
little stage there that went up that Badshah was performing on, and
And
just
were you
in front of
facing
that,
the main stage?
and I was facing the main stage.
Wow.
So people were walking in the standing area and seeing me DJing. They were like trying to come over and have a chat, and I'm like, brother, like, do you know what I mean?
In the middle of the O2. Playing
In the middle of the O2,
O2.
yeah.
Playing the O2.
That's a vibe. And
Badshah warm-up.
Yeah. I went to an R&B kind of gig at the O2
Yeah.
where they had that DJ in the middle.
Yeah.
That, in a way, the DJ's the best bit. And I'm not saying Badshah wasn't amazing. I'm sure he was. But you got to play everything.
It was wicked. You
Yeah.
know what? It's really good. At one point, I looked up and you could just see everyone just raving out, and I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what? Wow! Like,
What's
in
that?
a weird sort of way,
17,000 odd people.
I didn't take it in as much as I should. Do you know what I mean? Like,
It was
I
a moment. It's
Yeah,
a
it was a
moment.
moment, and I was just like, I wish at one point I could
Is
like,
that
have
your
a.
first time you played the O2?
No, I've played there before, but I think this
But
one
in this situation?
In this situation, yeah, I played.
Wow.
So I did Rahad's concert, but going back 10 years ago. But this was just amazing because like, I was in the middle, and I was like, I wish I had like an out of body experience I could just see. Do you know what I mean? Like just to be away from it, to look at what it was like. And yeah, I didn't get it,
Oh.
but it was good. It was good. Yeah, enjoyed
But
that.
did you have your 360 cam?
I did. Yeah, yeah.
Did you-
No, I didn't for that. I didn't. For
No,
that.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
I
That
didn't
would have
see
been
anything.
amazing. That would have been amazing.
I'm
boy.
not sure.
But what was Badshah like?
Yeah, what was that?
Do you know what I got to say? Absolutely smashed it.
Well done.
Smashed it. Like
Why?
And,
How?
and I tell you what, because I didn't know what to expect. Like I know he did Wembley like the last time he came.
And he was under a lot of pressure as well.
He was under a lot of pressure. You know, there was a lot of scandal stuff happening
Yeah.
in India.
Yeah.
But I got to say, you know what? All of that went out the window when he was on stage, and he rocked it. There was something about that night in there. I think people came out there to support him and just have a good time. There's no haters there.
Harps
Or,
was hosting it.
yeah, she hosted like the beginning bit of it. Again, done really well. Do you know what? I actually hung out with her quite a lot that day, which was actually quite nice because I don't really get to see her.
Yeah.
And she smashed it. But it was just, do you know, the vibe in the room was good. Like from the minute people walked in, amazing. Just a nice energy.
Brilliant.
See, only certain people can do that. That arena performance is something different from people who are good singers, good rappers,
Yeah.
can do a concert, and even comedy as well. There's some comedians that can do an arena. Others, it just doesn't work. Badshah, because of the big sound,
Yeah.
the hip hop,
And you've
He
got
was
to
good.
get that energy flowing, haven't you?
he
through
can
the
do
crowd.
it.
Yeah.
He was so good. He was so
and
good.
now, you know, and Diljit, I just saw. Sorry, I'm bringing it a little bit up to. I saw him this week on Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah,
Yesterday.
We're coming. We're
No,
coming.
we'll come to that in a
we're
minute. Oh,
coming
wow,
to
we're
that.
coming.
We're
Is that on
coming.
the? I'm jumping around chronological
You're
order.
jumping.
That's my problem, Ken.
Yeah.
See, that's
No,
why-
so you know, Satch was like sort
Just
of like.
breaking news though. Can I tell you what else I'm doing later this year? Because
go on.
I literally
He's
just
jumping
got
around now as well.
confirmed. It just,
Kenji is hating this. 'cause
Why?
now you're
no,
messing
I'm
with the
just
order.
going to say it because I think it fits in now.
Okay, fits in.
Obviously, I
right.
did the Badshah thing just then.
I trust
I'm
that because
play-
he's a producer, Tommy.
I'm
Yeah.
playing
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
I'm going back to Malta again this year
Yeah.
for that festival.
Oh yeah,
I'm playing
Break
at
for
the
Borders.
after party after AP Dillon this year.
Wow.
The after party after AP. So if
on
you're going to
stage, yeah.
Breaking Borders,
I
AP
called it
Dillon
Break for the
finishes.
Borders again. What is it called again?
Breaking Borders.
Breaking Borders. yeah,
Breaking
Malta.
Borders.
And then next door,
There's a club, 6,000 people.
and that's where Saturday DJ for the after.
Right.
So there you go. Get your AP
What are
Dillon
the dates?
iPod.
What are the
just
dates? What are the
it's
dates?
like, I think it's from the 2nd of September to the 6th or something. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, something like that.
No. No, it's not for me. I'll be honest. I tell
Why
you,
not?
no,
Shall we go?
it sounds great. I'll get there. I'll be about 2 hours in. And honestly, I'm sorry. I am sorry to say this.
Why are you going to old man fight?
I am going to say it.
Poo-pooed it already.
Why?
I just get tired now. I get tired. I don't want to be there.
Though, last year.
Yeah, that was good because I had the caravan to go back to in between rounds.
Are you
I had my
serious, Tommy?
No,
this is a new person.
I tell you what, I had an idea. Can I share my idea with you?
Quickly then, if you don't want to come Malta in September, do you want to come Amsterdam this weekend?
Yeah, I'll come there. You can sit around and do laze around in cafes.
I'm playing at Bollywood night in Amsterdam.
Wow.
Saturday.
If you'd given me a bit more notice, I would have been there.
Amsterdam? No.
It's what's the day? Tuesday. Bare notice.
Yeah.
Saturday, mate.
Yeah. I'd like to come. But I had an idea off the back of Breaking Borders.
Yeah.
In the same weekend, we do Breaking Gordir. Right. Either breaking Gordir, right? Your knees, right?
Yeah.
And this event, Breaking Gordir, is for people with bad knees,
right?
And it's for really all the parents of the kids who have gone to Breaking Borders,
Yeah.
but they come to Breaking Gordirs, right? And we do like brunches, food tastings,
love it.
Maybe some well-being stuff. Maybe some cocktail making. You know, you can do so. You can have live music, some all retro. All 80s and 90s. This is you want to do
like
your...
a Mayfield.
Absolutely that, but for the older people, Breaking Gordir. And actually, if anyone's got a knee operation, if you had a knee operation, you get 10% off your ticket. Early birds. The early broken birds.
What if I've got a knee operation scheduled for soon?
No problem. 10% off for you.
How do you got to prove it, though?
Huh? Yeah. Nah.
No. Okay.
Don't worry, we'll take your word for it. This is not like the others. We trust you.
Okay.
We
So you don't have to hire out a wheelchair or anything like that to pretend.
Breaking Gordir. Imagine all retro acts. Man, you got Gubby Sandu there.
Oh,
Kedge, I'll get you your garage set.
Now I'm done.
Garage.
This
you do all the old R&B. You do some soul stuff. Breaking Gordir.
Okay.
Come on, and maybe like a nice simple sort of
food.
par, like you do it at a Butlins or you do it at a. Or just maybe over. Maybe you do what? Maybe do Friday night Manchester.
So that your legs are floating, so that they're helping your good day as well.
Right, take the weight off.
Yes.
Do you know what, Coach? I did think of you at one point.
Here we go.
Only 1 point.
And only
in the last 4 months.
No, it was
Go on.
February.
Yeah. He's thinking of an event.
He remembers.
I did
February
an
the
event.
12th.
He did an event in Dubai. And Mets and Tricks were there. And I was like, do you know what? If there's one person that would love this, it was him. It was your idea that we nicked.
Okay, well, that's exactly why we're here. We're here to give the ideas. And how did it go?
Yeah, wicked, sold out.
How did
really good.
Thanks, Ken.
Mets and Tricks smashed it.
There we go.
No,
really
love it.
Can you recite the rap, please? This goes out.
Oh, I can't remember what
You
this.
must
You
know.
have to. This goes out to the girls, to the front, to the back, to the middle, to the left, to the right.
Yep.
We're going to take on a bad boy flight. Mets
Yep.
and Tricks on the mic tonight.
There you go. See, it's there. You know that. It's
Yeah.
great.
Once the tune starts, it all starts coming back.
To think, you'll know that now till the day you die.
No, I hope I do.
Do you know what I mean?
That's how I'm going to beat Alzheimer's.
Yeah, exactly.
If I keep reciting that, I think that's how.
How are you going to beat it?
Yeah, I'm going to keep beating it. So that's it, because that will keep the brain.
Keep
in
remembering
function.
old stuff. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll just be there, like in old people's home.
Yeah, because obviously
kind of
that's
going.
How, yeah.
This goes out to the girls in the
yeah.
front. Yeah.
R, it's a roller coaster. D, it's the diggy danger. B.
Well, I don't remember what it would be.
Bass and pressure.
Bass pressure. Yeah.
There you go. That was Mets and Tricks as well. I love Mets and Tricks. Where were we? I don't know now. Are we doing things?
That's what I've been doing. What have you been doing? What have you been doing?
Chronological order.
Chronological order. So after Satch was absolutely smashing it out the park and out of this planet. While doing the Badger thing, he then all of a sudden decides to message us on one random day, going,
what message?
He went, "This all moon thing is all rubbish, isn't it? All of this moon flight."
That's it.
And I looked at it and I couldn't believe what I was reading. It goes, "This is all fake. It's all nonsense. Who cares?
Yeah.
Are you 5?
What was it that you saw? What triggered you, Satch?
Well, I think. Look. I'm just going to put out the facts.
And go on.
Put out the facts.
Because you put me,
He's
you
smirking,
took me down,
ladies and
you
gentlemen.
took me down a
This is
horrible rabbit hole on
smirky Satch.
Instagram as well, then, Satch. And I hate you for that.
Yeah, because you started watching videos.
Because I
and you
started
thought,
looking at stuff, and then I was like, "Oh, this is all I'm getting." Now.
Yeah,
algorithm.
algorithm.
But then you think none of that stuff it makes sense, doesn't it?
You go on, do the.
So I mean,
Put your case forward.
What I watched was when that. What is it? Artemis 3.
Artemis 2.
3. 2.
2.
5.
No, 2.
2.
Baba, 2.
Artemis 2 took off,
It was
Yeah.
a trilogy.
and you look at it and you're like, look at this rocket now going
Yeah.
into space.
Yeah.
Going into space.
Yeah.
It didn't land on the moon because that wasn't the.
That wasn't the objective.
But you've also got to remember that no one's been there since the first time. So
Yeah.
Correct.
That's a bit suspect.
That is
I
a bit
agree,
sus-
I
That's a
agree.
bit
I
sus.
remember thinking that.
I
Why did that
agree
not
with
open
that.
the
That's sus.
floodgates?
Number 2, did you see how much?
So sorry, hold on. So the first question you're asking is why didn't they land?
Why didn't they land?
Correct. Okay.
Yeah, that's a fair question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why didn't they land?
Okay.
You went all the way there. You went round it and came back.
Okay. Can I quickly answer that one?
You window shopped at
Yeah.
the moon.
Yeah.
I'll quickly answer that one.
You got a lap dance, no touching, came back home.
and came back home.
The reason they didn't, well, not the reason, but what they did do is if you imagine, like, say the planet Earth is here and
Yeah.
the moon was here,
Yeah.
the way they took off, they did like a circle around the planet,
Yeah.
and then they did this trip around the moon, and then they went around the back side of the moon, and then back again in a figure of 8 shape.
Yeah.
And
Right.
this is why we got all of the back of the moon photos.
Yep.
Right.
And what that meant is that it was the furthest
Chan
distance.
Chitter, they call it.
Yeah, the Chan
Chitter
The famous NASA phrase, yeah, Chan Chitter. But it was the furthest that we've ever travelled in space because of this flight path. Carry on.
Chitter Chand could be a town.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so then,
Yeah.
you know, okay, fine. Chittar Chand, whatever it is.
Johnny
the,
Joker
the,
Chittar
the,
Chand.
the pictures
I can't
of
even
the the pictures of the chitta
Yeah.
looked like the pictures of Earth
From the Chitter.
look very suspect.
In what way?
What do you mean, Zaj?
Because I was just
What,
like,
from the spaceship?
when you look at like pictures from when did they go? 60 something.
Yeah.
When you look at those pictures of Earth,
Yeah.
and you look at pictures of Earth now, identical.
Yeah, but
Yeah, the Earth's not changed.
No, but like even like
what can
some
you
of the
see
clouds and
detail-wise?
shit were in the same place.
No.
Yeah,
That's not
100%.
this guy.
100%. Gonna have a look at it. Gonna have a look at it.
So you reckon they just tweaked that?
There
Same.
was some Photoshop going on.
Okay, so there was that. So
So what do you think happened? That spaceship?
Number three.
He's got
Point number
his
3.
whole case forward, yeah?
The third point is, so you've gone and landed on the moon before,
Yes.
and now the official line is we can't do it again. Why can't you do it again? Technology and everything's got better.
Yeah.
Why can't you do it again?
And what do they say?
Come on, that's a good
Oh,
point.
is that you
No,
asking
no.
that?
Okay,
Right.
is there more points?
No, give me an answer for that.
Well, I'm with you on that, and this
Yeah.
is what started me off because.
And then number 4 is going to blow this out the park. So
Go on, here we
so
go.
I
You
when
think
you
the case is
wh-
done.
That
Yeah.
what you said about why didn't they land on the moon?
Yeah.
I all of a sudden I never really thought about it,
Yeah.
right?
Why?
But when I was watching all of this, and then and then you messed up, and I thought, well, actually, you're right. The technology has improved
10
20
times.
Tenfold.
times,
Yeah.
whatever.
Bro, do you know what annoyed me the most on this? The camera looks shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why is
Yes.
it so-
That is really
Yes.
bad. I'm sorry. I'm not having
And
that.
why were they not relaying back more pictures?
In real time as well. We've
Because
we've
we
probably
can
got that.
stream and we can do all of this. We've never heard
Absolutely.
all of that.
We've
That's
never-
No,
absolutely
you're
back
right.
with it. And there was another thing that
And just want to quickly say, the cameras of like the astronauts inside the space. You know when that guy did that
we're not
Easter
even going to
speech?
get onto that.
They're,
I'm not going to talk about
they're
no.
crystal clear. So those cameras weren't.
No, they weren't.
No, they
crystal clear.
weren't.
They're not.
They were
crystal clear.
terrible,
They look
Tommy.
terrible.
No, there was a
Tommy.
guy who did that
No,
speech.
no,
There was a
no,
guy
no, they were rubbish,
no.
Tommy.
on
Tommy,
Easter
they were-
weekend. No, listen. The ones when they're just inside, when they're just floating
They only
around.
were inside when we were getting.
Yeah, but I'm saying that and there's a guy who does a speech about how when you look back on Earth from the distance, you really see how we are
Oh, no,
one.
Mate,
Not all
there
of
were
them
more.
spoke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there were
okay.
more pixelated than the 3210.
Okay, but
It
And I
did
didn't
look
even
like
have
it
a
was being
camera.
filmed on a Nokia.
what I mean is, I
It
don't know why the
was
camera
terrible.
outside is
like,
so bad.
You're
first-
telling me you can't have a GoPro inside
Yeah.
the thing? It's
Yeah,
fixed somewhere filming
There's a
in
lot of things that
4K.
we don't know about, but even like there was, because there were people like they were saying, "Oh, look, there's strings attached," and they're all pretending and they're, floating on just on planet Earth.
It was
But-
green screen.
But also, what happened to the flag that they put in the moon?
100%. 100%.
Because when
Back then.
when they landed,
Yeah.
right, so they put the flag in.
Yeah.
Now, why wouldn't you go? Let's find that and
Yeah,
take that
and
as
take a
picture."
photo. Yeah.
Where's
Yeah.
that flag gone?
Imagine
And-
it floated away over time. It's been a while.
No, it's not. Where?
It's just space, isn't it? It's like no less gravity.
Oh, I
Someone's
thought that
shooting
was a little
breeze.
bit weird as well. And what
Do-
Satch was, it was more for me the technology and the camera
It's
level.
improved. Bruv, that was 60. We're 8 years later now.
And the spaceship.
60 years later.
There's
I was gonna
only that little bit at the top goes into orbit. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like
the
all
little
the,
bit,
all the,
yeah.
the
Just a
cylinders
tip.
fall off.
Just a tip.
Just a tip, yeah.
So it was, and did you see the comparison of the tip this time round and what it was back then?
No.
Like, it's only slightly bigger.
Oh.
And I'm like, that's a bit weird as well. Like,
You think the
how did
evolution
they-
of tips
Hold a minute.
would have
How
been-
did they get the moon buggy up there then?
Mate, look, if we
Was
go
that
to
some Lego
if,
set?
if we go back to the first thing, like for me, the biggest thing is you see a rocket take off. We all saw it on. I watched it live because it was
Yeah.
about 11:30 at night,
Yeah.
and it was taking off. And I was watching it with my dad, and I said, my dad actually turned around and goes, "Oh, nothing happened to it," thinking, I want it to like blow up or
Explode.
some,
Oh my
or some
God.
mad
Yeah.
shit to happen. Do you know
I
what I mean?
remember watching that one that did explode. I think we were about 5 years old.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
obviously you've
Scary.
seen video.
85
So anyway,
or something,
me and my
yeah.
dad watching it, and he goes, "Oh, look, nothing happened to it. It's gone." So I was like, "Okay, cool, it's gone." And then I thought about it. I was like, "All right, fine." So if they went to the moon in the 60 whatever,
Yeah.
obviously got there. How are you launching that shit to get back? You need all of that technology to launch again from the moon.
You can't just fall off it.
You can't just fall off it.
They must have
How'd you
some
get back?
booster.
They have, like,
some-
boosters.
No, they don't. No, but you
They
need
haven't- yeah,
you
no,
need
because it's
that
just
big
floating. It's
you need
just
that
floating.
big booster to get there. So you need that big booster to get back.
We don't know the physics. I'm sure there's some
No,
very
but
clever
I-
people
no, but
listening at the
isn't it-
moment who
yeah.
know how to explain
And then
this.
they kind of
maybe.
take off. They
Bruv,
head- they
the
head for
rover ain't fitting in that capsule.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but then
that-
they
that-
enter
that
the
was a
atmosphere.
weird one.
And
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 'cause-
also, the flag shouldn't be standing up because there's no atmosphere on the moon.
Oh, Satch has gone deep
man.
into
Shouldn't even be there.
the
Shouldn't even be
theories.
there.
So-
It did make me laugh that Satch was absolutely a non-believer. Of the
Oh,
moon-
100%
the moon
non-believer.
flight and everything.
And I'm sorry, it came out the blue. Like, it just came out the blue. Oh, next week we're going to launch his thing. Like, where did
And
that-
what made me think
where
is
did that
that
come
if
from?
this use that Amazon fella Bezos,
Bezos.
Bezos and Musk are releasing rockets into the the atmosphere like every other month or something.
Yeah,
and they're getting to land. and
Elon
everything
Musk's
else.
one can land back.
Yeah.
They can come back.
So if we're doing that,
Isn't
you
it?
telling me we
Park
can't
up.
land on the moon just for jokes and come back?
No, but I don't think they can come back.
Wow.
Maybe you can land on it.
Oh,
How are you
man.
going to get back?
Yeah, but
Think about it.
So you're saying that the original astronauts, Buzz Lightyear, whatever his name is,
yeah.
No, they didn't go.
Buzz Aldrin,
No, they didn't
they
go.
didn't, they just
No,
it was a
So
Hollywood
you-
set.
Yeah,
don't think so, yeah.
You know they've had
Green
him,
screen.
They've people have gone up to him he's all over social media.
Yeah.
And they've put like the Bible in front of him. They said
Swear on
put
this,
your
yeah,
hand.
yeah.
Just tell us that you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just say I swear on this
And
I
he
did.
doesn't do it?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't do it. He walks
Because I'm telling you, it's not possible. Think about it. Just logically think about it. You see how much, fuel and rockets and stuff it
To
needs
get
to
out,
go
but,
up.
but is there some different scientific,
No.
sort of force that we don't know about? But maybe from the moon, you don't need
No.
that much to get
and
off it.
also on the way, like there was something that I saw the other day. Do you know, like when this thing came back in the atmosphere allegedly,
Yeah.
the feed cut out for like a minute before it came in.
Yeah.
Which was-
but because you see it all going. Like,
Yeah,
it's
and then
all
the
like-
feed cuts out, and then all of a sudden you see.
But I think
it,
that's because you're going through that heat.
Yeah,
That part
so
of the
it's the heat.
atmosphere.
no,
the
someone
hot-
chucked out of a plane.
It's like going through a tunnel. Like, they
No,
lost
I
signal
don't.
for a
I don't
bit.
believe. I
I'll
don't
call
believe
you back.
none of
Call
it.
you back.
I don't
I'm
believe
cutting
none
out.
of
I'm
it.
cutting
I
out.
don't believe none of it. I'm
There was
sorry.
that one
I
shot
want
that
a
was taken on
GoPro.
an iPhone. Did you see it? It looked beautiful of the moon and the Earth just behind it. Did you see
There you
it?
go. No, that's something we've done on an iPhone.
There was one or two photos that I thought, wow, that is amazing. But then I'm thinking, it's not enough.
No, it's not enough. It's not. It's fully not enough.
Tommy's like, I don't know.
You know why? With these
I'm
things,
surprised
like
you don't
this,
care. You love pyramids and
bro.
shit.
I was just gonna say, my problem is, if I start deep diving with my self-diagnosed ADHD,
Do it.
Deep
then,
it, deep it.
then it'll be all moon videos, all like I say, pyramid videos and all that, and it's just you can just keep going, and there's some serious
The
people.
problem we've got now, though, Satch, as well, is
Yeah.
that I noticed that there's, because of AI, there's a lot of fake videos as well.
course there
is.
And you can't always tell, because a lot of people are just making fake videos for the sake of it. But I did like it, how that, was it the jar of Nutella flew past? Did you see that?
No.
The jar of Nutella flew
Yeah,
past
but
on the live
Kedge, I
stream.
think that's all a bit weird.
Oh, okay.
I just
That's
think
product
the whole
placement.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is
Nah.
product
I mean,
placement. 100%.
It's
They
only,
do it in the
it's
film.
only
They
owned
do
by
it
a
in
company
space.
called Nestle. I think they might have some money.
Do you know what
to
I
make
mean?
that the thing.
Like 100%. Who the bloody hell eats Nutella nowadays?
Yeah. If there was what
What do you mean? Everyone still eats Nutella. It's
where-
still-
was it in?
Hang
was
on, wait. I'm going to do a poll. Tommy, do you eat Nutella?
No, I
Okay,
never.
do you
No,
eat
I
Nutella?
don't.
Do you know anyone that eats Nutella?
My kids.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
But 4 astronauts are not going to eat a Nutella.
Yeah, because if a bag of Co-Fresh crisps went past,
Yeah,
different
yeah,
day, you're like,
understandable.
okay, someone likes their spicy lemon.
He went VB
Yeah.
before he went
Yeah,
space.
Yeah,
no
yeah,
problem.
that's true, actually. That's true, yeah.
Right.
Chili and lemon.
But Nutella is like might as well just be a Pepsi can, a Pizza Hut slice.
Do you know
and-
what I
Right.
mean?
Exactly.
Wow.
Do
Okay.
the whole-
okay.
do the whole
All right.
shebang.
So anyway, so then we were back on Earth, and then all of a sudden we got this another random video message from Tommy, and we hadn't heard from Tommy in a while.
Yeah.
And he was like,
He came back. He came back from the moon.
He came back from the moon, but they
Yeah.
were still surrounded by white, what looked like snow.
I was on a mountain. So basically, okay, so we were supposed to go just for Easter. We were supposed to go to Dubai.
You were.
And then on to Mauritius, actually. We were going to have like a big family holiday. We've been getting ready for this one for a while. And then the Dubai stuff happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we couldn't fly into Dubai and we couldn't fly out of Dubai. And so the whole thing got cancelled. So we were all just like, oh, we're home for Easter. And
Did
then,
you get money back for that?
Yep,
Yeah,
we did.
fine,
full.
good.
And then
I was meant to fly that day when all of this so the few days after all that kicked off and like
Oh.
my ticket got cancelled. So yeah.
it was that was the time.
They cancelled it.
No, as in you had an option to move it or cancel it. So I
Right.
cancelled it and then just rebooked it when I
Right,
could
right,
go.
right.
When you, exactly. That's what I was saying. They're saying, look,
Which
this
was
is
a couple of weeks ago.
better
when it
just
was-
better
got
to
ya.
cancel it. So then we did that, and then I basically decided last minute. The wife decided really.
Yep.
She said, let's go on a road trip. Let's go on a little drive
Where to?
to France.
Oh, booze cruise.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
And then kind of keep going like to Paris.
Yeah.
And then keep going on down to a place called Annecy.
Yeah.
Which is really pretty,
Yeah.
by lakes and stuff and mountains.
Yeah.
And then you go further down into Switzerland.
Oh yeah.
And then you come back up and you go via. We went to along the way. We went to Champagne as well, the area.
Yeah.
We went to Chamonix, and then we went to Belgium.
Yeah.
Back into France for a bit, and then to Holland.
And did you have what? Just one car the whole way around?
One car. Well, we hired a car. We hired a van. This van had a PlayStation in the back for the kids.
Brilliant.
So they got to recline their chairs. It had massage chairs. The front didn't. The front was very much like
So
a
you-
transit van.
Did you pick it up from when you landed in France?
No, I got it from here.
Oh, so you went from here
There's
all
a
the
company.
way.
So I did 2,000 miles in just 10 days.
Was a bit of research involved?
Yep,
Yeah?
Chat GPT.
Okay.
All the way, put it together,
Wow.
and then we tweaked a little bit here and there. But stopping up for random towns, having lots of random food. The waffles in Belgium are
Banging,
fantastic.
banging.
Have you had?
Yeah, yeah,
And have
yeah.
you been to Bruges?
No.
I have.
It's amazing. It's so
I
pretty.
wouldn't.
No, I'd say it's a wicked place. If you're going to go for a day, it's a great place to
Did
go
you
for a
see
day.
the little statue of the Mutti?
No, I didn't see the statue
What?
of the Mutti.
Oh, the
What
little
Mutti?
kid who's having a wee.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh.
We went there, stayed in a nice little place, and then had the waffles. The waffles are amazing. And I got to say, I'm just gonna. I don't know if this is wrong. French people are pretty off. They're pretty akar.
Yeah, they are. You got to speak French to them, then they
Yeah,
melt.
yeah.
Right.
But otherwise, yeah.
But you know, like if
Whereas
you
everywhere else in Europe you go, they're cool.
they're
apart
really
from French.
like when we got to Switzerland, there was a noticeable
Yeah.
difference. Like
Yeah.
Swiss
they,
people are-
they
yeah.
can't do
Yeah.
enough. They're almost like
Even Dutch.
you know when you meet
different.
like your Indian family and you haven't seen right, and they're just willing to do anything for you.
Yeah.
That's what the Swiss are like, and the French were just like the ones that want you to leave.
Yeah, leave.
Yeah, but we stayed in some wicked little places, travel through. But yeah, where I messaged you guys, the reason why I had to message you is
Yeah, where'd you go?
because we're driving through France, right? And look, I'm going to just say it again. It's not a big deal, but like apart from Paris, but it was Gorda everywhere, right? There was no Asians.
Yeah.
No Asians, no Asians. And we're staying in these little towns. We're going around, and I was looking at the mix. I thought that's weird. Like this is not the kind of holiday that maybe our brown people would do.
Yeah.
But it was amazing because we all got to hang out together. I also got to listen to an audiobook. Remind me to mention that audiobook later on.
Oh, okay.
And obviously because I'm sat with my wife, we both listened to it together, so that was quite
Yep.
nice to share a book in that way. But anyway, so we're driving around, lots of little stopping in lakes and bike rides and all that. But one of the places we stopped in Switzerland was a mountain, right? Proper snow-capped mountain.
Yeah.
Lovely. People are skiing around and that. We don't know how to ski, but we got in some rubber dinghies and things like that. We went up to this viewing
Just a bit
spot.
of fun on it, yeah.
Right. But
Larking about.
But when we got to this mountain, everyone who was there, all the tourists were Indian. And
What?
And you.
fresh.
Was it like one of
from-
these sonators or
Dutch-
something?
It was exactly that. It was a group tour from India.
And you coincided
Right.
your trip at any time of the.
No, his family were coming.
Milo goes, they're going to think they're with us. They
are.
Milo, they're going to think we're with them.
That's my uncle.
They were
Yeah.
saying they're going to think they were with us. They're
Yeah.
going to eat all our pepla.
But he said it. He said no, and they did. They all, actually, it's funny you say that because they all had snacks.
Of course they did.
And,
they
and I
did.
looked around and everyone was. So firstly, as you go into this place to get up to this viewing gallery, there's like a little cafe area, the entrance area, and then you go up to one viewing platform, then it's another cable cart to another one.
Yeah.
Right. So you're getting these cable carts up the side of the mountain,
Yeah.
and they were sitting out and having their food, but they all had the same container and foil and box and dabba.
That's because they've been given.
Given it by their tour guide,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
I watched him. I was trying to look at what it was. Is it dal chawal or what? But
Yeah.
anyway, so all of these people were all about in their 50s, 60s, 70s. I want to say they're uncles and aunties, but that's my age. So, but I did not feel their age. I don't know why. So then they're all there, and they're like, I spoke to someone, and they'd come from Rajasthan, and someone
Yeah.
had come from Hyderabad,
Right.
But there was what I felt terrible about was there was still some Swiss people there, and these cable carts are going up,
And what are the Swiss people doing?
waiting to go in the cable cart with their skis
Okay.
to ski
Oh,
down.
because they were skiers. Right.
None of these Asian people had skis on. Zero.
Yeah.
They all had, like us, shoes, jeans, inappropriate sari suit. I saw one woman having a little, like she did a photo shoot. She wrapped her sari, main chunni bit around her. She had, and she took.
She thought she was Kajol.
And just did a little pose with the
DDLJ.
on the side
Love
of the
it.
mountain. They're doing all that, and you can hear all the noises and of them taking pictures, they're talking really loudly. But the whole point was, when they were getting on the cable cuts, it's so bad. I think
Maybe they didn't need the skis though, Tommy.
Maybe
Curly shoes.
they just had like rubber
just the
saris.
Mojari.
Yeah, rubber camise. Oh right, it's got a good curl on it.
Yeah.
It's going to kind of just plough its way through the
do you
snow.
know what I mean? Head of the game.
But what they would do, to get up the cable carts, they would just sort of rush the cable cart.
Oh, but that's like
That's how they get on a train. Like they were
Like
all
a train,
surged,
yeah.
you
Oh,
know,
no, they'd run for it.
yeah,
Local, yeah.
and there's one coming like all the time.
It's like the train to church gate.
Right.
They're on the train to church gate.
Yeah, right.
In Bombay.
They're pushing, and I'm looking at the Gordia who are looking around, kind of going, like, what the hell? Like, we're not all going to fit on this.
Yeah.
But they're like, get on in there.
Yeah,
And
Pago!
I'm going, oh no, like, and you almost want to go. You want to turn onto the Gordia and go,
Relax.
no, you know what it is. This is the norm. This is the
Yeah,
norm
yeah.
in India. This is how they do
because
it.
you're fighting for
Yeah,
that one
yeah,
spot. So
it's-
you've
it's
got
got
to.
A couple of them on top of them.
Yeah,
on top
it's stacking
of
up. Someone was
hanging
holding
off.
onto the top of the cable car.
Yeah.
But they kind of ran one in. But it was just funny hearing. And one guy, like, as I just went past him, I just eavesdropped, and he was filming, and he was going, "Here is mother. She is on the mountain."
His mum what? My bird?
His mother. His
Mother.
mum.
Oh, I thought you said my
Mother.
bird.
So I don't know who he's commentating for. He didn't probably send the video. He goes,
Yeah.
"Here is mother," and she was like
Here is mother.
slowly walking in the snow, awkwardly trying not to fall over.
Yeah.
Right.
Here is mother. She is on the side of the mountain, making memories, trying to be present. Wonderful times.
up.
Yeah, like
Said
that.
that.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm like, "Ah,
Wonderful times.
wonderful. We are making memories.
Your video was,
at
I
a
mean,
back-
that
at
was a
Wicked Road
diluted
Trip.
version of what we got on the WhatsApp group, but it was hilarious. Just
Why?
Tommy just surrounded by all these people, and he just goes, "Look at these."
It was
Just,
like a.
just look at it, because I think I could feel the embarrassment on your
Yeah,
face.
Yeah.
okay, I'm going to say it wasn't because of the way they like. Okay, so many of them were falling.
No, because
they were
we
falling.
do
I
that.
couldn't
As
stop. I
Asians,
can't.
we do cause embarrassment.
Yeah,
in groups.
No,
we do that.
No, you can't say that because that's kind of like
No, we do.
No, we don't all do that, but sometimes it happens a lot.
It happens. It happens. We get carried away.
You
in
can't
our
say
own-
all. We
In
are
our
all.
own Jalsa,
No,
we
no.
get carried
I
away.
want to have a
like,
bit of
we've
pride.
all been there. We've all like on the beach. All of a sudden, I had like a family of 20, and we just got all the teplas out or the Barney Pool. Like I said,
Who
I was
does that?
I was in
No,
Isle
they
of Wight,
do,
and
bro.
I was in Isle of Wight. There's a whole Punjabi family.
Well,
They
no
got the
one-
Barney
no.
Pool, Golgappa out on the beach. And
No one
everything.
does that
Brilliant.
anymore.
And we love it. We're proud of it.
Exactly.
And actually, we want to feed other people on the beach.
Exactly.
We
We
don't-
got
we don't do it.
excited.
We-
We
I've
started
never done
chatting
that.
and everything like that. We get excited, but what we don't realize in that moment, we are causing embarrassment.
Yeah. And even like like the way they even pose for
Who
their
does that?
pictures. They're like it's just funny like hero poses and
Was there a
and
bit of shouting at the kids?
there no, actually no, there wasn't that many kids actually. It was
Okay.
all kind of like an adulty one, but
Yeah.
it was couples
Any-
arm in
was there a lot
arm.
of
doing
language?
that.
Was there a lot of language?
Yeah, and when I when I busted my little bit of light Hindi, like, हाँ मैं हिंदी में मुझे आती है.
They laughed at
They're
you.
like, oh no, they're like, oh wow, you're born and raised in the UK, you still speak the mother tongue. They were so proud. I was like,
Why
mate,
would
if you knew how shit
why
I
would
was.
you even?
No,
why?
Because I wanted to know who they
Why?
were. So they're like, they're retired from Hyderabad. And then she said to me, she goes, where are you from then? Like, where's your? And I went, I'm Punjabi. She goes, oh, that's why you have the energy.
Oh.
And I'm like, all right.
Oh,
yeah.
hello.
She liked
You
it.
got
She was-
excited.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
you pulled on the
nearly-
mountain.
Nearly caused an avalanche.
See,
Yeah, exactly.
Hitesh bhai, look at this Tommy Punjabi energy.
Yeah, but no, wicked little road trip. Honestly, I highly recommend it. If you get in a
Okay,
car,
very good.
Just go for it. Just put a little cruise around. It's 2,000 miles round trip.
Okay.
What have you been doing then, Kedge? While
Well,
you were?
I think what.
Dubai, Switzerland.
Yeah, so
Where you
I
go?
mean,
Where'd you go?
I guess the thing, I didn't go anywhere. I didn't go anywhere because I've been working here. Someone's had to, run the UK economy and the government and all of this kind of stuff while you guys are gallivanting. But I mean, I guess the
We
big,
needed a new leader,
the
to be
big
fair.
thing, I guess the big sort of thing for me that happened was that obviously he's gone from radio producer to a TV exec producer, which I guess is me.
Oh, you have, obviously.
Yeah, which is quite a shocking thing that happened.
Yeah.
And that's because obviously, as you guys know, there was we were just.
But that was also one of the reasons why we broke, because we knew that was coming for you.
Yes, it was.
That was part of the
and I couldn't say
preemptive.
too much of it at the time. But we were just sort of we've been messing around with bringing. Do you remember TFI Friday back in the day with
classic.
Chris Evans?
Love the retro.
And so obviously because
We would have a TFI Friday, maybe a sofa area.
Was that a restaurant?
in Breaking Godde? Just so you know, that's a retro. It's got a place there.
Yeah, it
Well,
has
not a
got-
restaurant.
No, it's TGI.
That's TGI.
Yeah,
TFI.
which went downhill, which was really
Did.
good, really good.
Wasn't
back
it?
then.
Did.
So good.
It was so good. It was cocktails.
When was it good? When was it good? Late
90s. Yeah.
Yes.
No. I'll tell you why you think it was good.
No, go on.
I'll tell you why you think it was good. because there was nothing else around then.
Maybe
That was it.
That was the first.
And then I think where things got better.
diner,
Food was
sports
good. Like,
bar.
No, I
They used to have
don't. I don't think it was.
No, the burgers were good.
No, for the veggies,
Wings.
they used to do those. What do you
The
call
nachos,
those?
halloumi.
Yeah, but the potatoes, the
loaded skins. Yeah.
They was banging the sour cream on it.
Yeah.
And
No,
even the
but
fajita,
no,
veg fajita was banging.
I think
Now
I
it's
think it was
rubbish.
just the time then, and then food just got better.
I always think that.
Wow.
I always think. You
yeah,
know,
like got left behind like Blockbusters.
when I remember like
Oh,
old food
Blockbusters.
from my old days, yeah, the game
Yeah.
show and the shop,
And the
both
shop,
of them.
yeah.
But when I think about the old, I think, was it good then?
I
Or
don't
was
think
it good
it was.
because I didn't know any better? So like,
Yes,
oh,
I think so.
having your
Yeah.
first.
They even
burger.
Harvester. When you go Harvester,
yeah.
first time like, boy,
We
it's
used to go to a
banging.
place called like the Burney Inn, and the Burney Inns were around before Harvester,
Wow.
and that was where I first had that tall ice cream, you know, with a massive jumper.
Oh,
Knickerbocker Glory.
Yeah,
Knickerbocker
but
Glory.
I didn't like it because I think that one had custard in it, but this was just like all ice cream with like a swirl of chocolate all around.
Right.
Knickerbocker Glory had
Custard
custard in
with
it.
banana in it.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yes, it's got no, it's got custard and cake in it. Oh no, that Knickerbocker Glory. I think it's got
No.
Knickerbocker Glory is like the big ice cream that you get in the
tall
glass.
tower.
Yeah.
No, but I swear a proper Knickerbocker Glory has like has
It blocked yours
like
anyway.
a booker glory. It was it's got something else funky in it. But anyway,
Okay.
which I didn't like that.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
yeah, but anyway, TGI to TFI.
Yeah, so
TFI.
TFI Friday back, and then we were messing around, and then working with Chris, and then we.
So
kind of-
everybody should know. Sorry, I know
Go on.
you say
Go
don't do this, but they don't. But Kedge works on Chris Evans' show, right? So
well, I work at Virgin Radio. But
Virgin
yeah,
Radio,
yeah.
right? But has working on the radio side of things. But obviously, Chris is TV legend, and now you've become one of the key producers
Yeah.
of the TV version, which is
You're-
huge.
this Lulu has become executive producer of the show.
Look at that.
Lalu.
And if you don't believe me, you can watch the show and then see it at the end of the show.
I've seen
He's
it.
got credits. So
He is good, man.
but you know what? I'm going to big you up.
Wait. So that's what we did.
Wait,
We started
wait,
messing
not
around.
yet.
Not yet.
Yeah,
No, I'll tell you when.
big me up in a minute.
Yeah,
Let me build up to your big up.
No. And then so we
You know
did
what I
that,
mean?
and then
There's some things
because
don't
we have to it moves into another part. But basically, so then we did that, and then we were making it on YouTube, and it got 100,000 views, and then Channel 4 contacted us, and they said, "Can we have this on Channel 4?"
Brilliant.
And
But
fun.
let me rewind that. This is the bit I was
Okay,
saying.
right.
Out of it, because when Kedge came to my radio show, like the breakfast show, you wanted to shake things up and said, right, stand up on
Yeah.
the, like let's not sit down, let's keep it lively, let's keep the whole thing lively, and let's do it this way. So you had your kind of style in your head that how you wanted to do it, which worked. Numbers went up,
Yep.
right? Record figures we had at the Asian Network.
Got rid of that
Right?
slow shit at the beginning. Remember, we were playing dumb music.
I quite like that
Oh,
slow
yeah.
shit, by the way,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I called it Bella Nashar, which is the 6 till 7 hour.
Yeah.
But you know
It's
why?
more like the
Get rid of
Bella
that
Pesh-
shit.
It's more like the Bella Pesh up. Do you
I
know
know,
what I mean?
yeah,
It was just
I know.
like-
But I tell you
I'm
what-
awake. Let's go.
I tell you what I
me and
liked
Dad
it.
were always like, let's go.
And we did. We got texts. Used to get texts saying, "Guys, this is too sleepy. I
Yeah.
need to get up and get going. Like,
Going.
help me
Yeah,
out."
exactly.
But we
Let's
get
go.
to play like Berliner Zerme,
Yeah.
Gese Jadu.
And
Yeah,
Bella Nashar.
when I'm going to bed, please.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
now.
yeah.
I'm
Right,
waking up.
but that was my way
I
of
want
cheating the
original
first
nah.
hour. It was 4-hour show back then. They've
Yeah,
shortened it
pace
for
it, pace
Nikita,
it, yeah.
right? And they kept it nice and light. So the what happened was what was the thing?
Ked was coming onto the
Yeah.
show.
So what you
Shake
did,
up.
shake up, and what you've done at this radio station with Chris as well,
Yeah.
he's gone, okay, he started sort of saying, oh, let's do things a bit of the TFI way. Then you went and got the desk.
Yeah.
Right. You went and got the set. You went and built it. That wasn't your job title then, job
No,
role,
no,
right?
no.
Did all that and helped kind of like develop it,
The
work with them on it.
facilitator.
Yeah. Right. But also then filming it in a certain way that those clips could look like TFI Friday.
Yes.
And that's kind of your bit. So I think you got it to that stage. Then he gets behind it, Chris, and the
Because
team and the
getting
others.
him to buy into it is
Right.
the presenter always is the last person. The rest of the
course.
team sat
We're
note.
biblical.
We're trying to get the presenter to do
To
it.
buy
hard.
in, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he bought into it, and you're right. Then it looked like TFI. Then all these clips are going around. And it looks like, and then was like, actually, why isn't this on the telly? Makes
Yeah.
sense. Channel 4 get it. Brilliant. And now it's
Lovely.
there Friday nights.
Friday nights, 11:05. We've had 2 episodes. This is the third one coming up this week on Friday, and there's chat that it might move to a better slot.
Well, good. And at the moment, it's the live
ZTV.
session.
ZTV.
Yeah, exactly.
ZTV come
Colours,
in
yeah,
with
yeah.
a massive bin.
Utsav Plus. I always want to do that whenever I have to say Utsav Plus
Yeah,
on
Utsav,
stage.
yeah.
Because I go, and the media partners are Utsav Plus. I go,
TFI Friday.
It's on Colours Gujarati. We've dubbed it.
Wow.
We've dubbed it all in Gujarati.
They go, Game show, motherfucker.
Yeah. I don't think Chris would care as
No.
long as they were paying.
Yeah, exactly.
But, so that's it, and so it's back.
Well,
So then, can I just stop everyone there? Because look, back to those people that are saying, well, can you do this every week? I'm sorry, we can't.
Yeah, it's been hard.
TV exec producer.
Yeah, it's been, and you know what? I was thinking that as I've been doing, I was like,
DJing
how
at festivals
were we
and
ever gonna do
concerts.
this? Yeah.
And
Tommy on the
road
snow.
trips.
Road trip. Plus, I gotta say, I'm still building my house.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
still
of
got
course,
the other
yeah.
plan.
No, yeah,
yeah.
And Chutney's is
Yeah, and
still
all your
doing this
events that
thing,
you
right?
do as well.
Yeah.
Right. So it's great. No,
And all the shows that you do, the gigs,
it's
still
been
going
mental.
on.
But
Anyway,
but I want to say thank you to you as well on the Virgin Radio thing for getting me along for the Shreya Ghoshal thing.
Yeah, so the next part of the show is basically it's titled "People Who Shouldn't Be Where They Should Be," or people you don't expect to be, but they're there.
What?
That's the part.
That's
of
the
this.
feature.
That's the feature
that's
we're
right.
going to go. So people that unexpectedly are there, but you wouldn't expect them to be there. Help me with this.
Okay, what are you talking about?
So I'm gonna mention some names. Rihanna.
No. Start with what Tommy just said. Shreya Ghoshal.
Okay,
Where was she?
actually, yeah, Shreya Ghoshal is probably the first one we're going to start with.
Okay, then go
No,
on.
actually, I think we've got to start with Ricky Martin and Falguni Pathak.
Okay. So this is a feature called people that are there that shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
So stop the boat.
Stop.
So when people pop up,
Sad sent a message of the performance
of
Ricky Martin and Falguni Pathak.
hold on, people are just coming to Kanchans. Hello, Kanchans restaurant. Hi, who are you? Yep, Tommy Sanders is. I'm getting recognised.
Who's the guy?
How are you? Sorry, we record our podcast from this wonderful place. No, it's all right. What's your name? I'll give you a shout out now. Rena. And what your name is? Jay. And why, Rena and Jay, why are you walking around Kanchans restaurant? This is a great space.
It's the best place.
Now you'll be featured in our podcast, so Rena and Jay. And what are you hiring it for? What's the party? What's the occasion?
Madam's big birthday.
Oh, happy 30th. Hey, it's the big 3. Huh?
21st. You got it.
20. Oh, sorry,
Not
25th.
that old.
Sorry, it's a bit of a distance. Sorry, beg your pardon. There you go. Happy birthday. And is this your son? What's his name? Vinay, yeah. And is there any other kids?
Yeah, my daughter.
She's studying. Good. There you go. So daughter's studying, and he's the one who gets to come around the current venues. Well, it's a great venue. And I've actually booked it myself, my dad's birthday, later on this year. So there you go. So
are we coming?
enjoy. You're absolutely invited. Okay. All right.
problem.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Yeah. So back to Ricky Martin.
Yeah, so Sad sent this video of Ricky
Well,
Martin.
we should actually say reference these people that are here that shouldn't be here. There you go. They're the first ones. Totally interrupted the podcast. I have to whisper that because they are still here. Okay. People are here. Now we're about to start a feature called "People that are there that shouldn't be there," and then in that moment, people walking down podcast. You can't make it up.
couldn't have timed that better. We tried. Right,
Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin. Sad sends a video of Ricky Martin and Falguni Pathak both performing together at their launch of...
Wait,
what was it? The IPL, Saj?
Yeah, it was the IPL. No,
it was the
wasn't
World Cup final. World Cup final.
World Cup final. Yeah.
World Cup final.
Feels
Did you
like
miss
such a
that?
long time
The
ago.
World Cup of what?
The T20. The India
T20.
one.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes, I did see that. Of course I saw
What
that.
was Ricky Martin doing in Ahmedabad, right, performing to all those people?
No, but
And
I
It was
want to
just
be
weird. No. Let's look at the lineup. Falguni Pathak. I get it.
Yeah.
It's in Ahmedabad.
Ahmedabad,
Gujarati.
Gujarati, legend.
Sukhbir. I also get it.
Party
Indian.
anthem.
The guy's got like the
Part of
biggest.
Gujarati as well.
Yeah, well, from the video that we
Yeah,
saw.
he can
But
speak
he's got
Gujarati.
that. It's like he. I would say he's got probably
Pop,
one of the
but-
biggest songs.
Yeah,
in India.
pop legend. Yeah,
So yeah. I get it. Ricky Martin, random AF.
yeah, random.
Yep. But I want to be in that room when the guys are going to go, we need a big star for the show.
Yeah, who's that? Who's
You
that
know-
think tank?
Un, dos, tres. Un, dos, no baila. That was his, wasn't it?
I reckon.
Yeah.
That sounds like somebody like an ex sort of a good team of people from the BBC, and they go, "Oh, but I think I've
No,
got."
but I
Ricky
tell you,
Martin-
I tell you how the conversation went. I think they would have so obviously look, they got big stars, Falguni and Sukhbir,
Yeah.
big
We need
stars in
international
India.
stuff.
Yeah, so I think they've looked at the budget that was left. Because I'm sorry, Ricky Martin ain't going to
Bad
be
Bunny
as
to
much
name
as-
Milega.
Yeah, they're going to get that. They're going to get Shakira.
Yeah,
They're going to get a J-Lo.
No.
Not so.
they could have gone pushed the boat out for Shakira. I think.
The IPL's got the money, bro.
No.
It's not a budget. It's not a budget
It's
thing with the
not-
IPL.
I think it's a budget thing.
Nah.
No,
Oh,
because
100% it's a budget
that fella was chatting on the cricket podcast. He said each team's worth about 2 billion.
I think one of the IPL bosses has got a thing
No, but
for
it's
Ricky
not.
Martin.
It's
Must.
Lalit Modi, I think his name. What's his name? Yeah.
No, but what's the IP? What? I don't understand. Ricky Martin. What's the relevance?
Yeah, exactly. Well,
just pop star, isn't it?
No, yeah, exactly. Did he?
From about 30 years ago.
He did live in La Vida Loca, right?
Yeah.
I think going back when you were going to India in the 90s, he was played a lot on MTV India, and I think that's why I think he still connects with the Indian audience. That's the connection
Yeah.
there.
Really?
Yeah,
He
Really?
must- yeah, I
he
think
connects
did.
with the loca. The loca.
Yeah.
Living la vida loca.
Local.
He's living
yeah.
the life of the people.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what his he could almost done the
I
translation.
Anyway,
don't think.
the whole thing was
I
good.
bet he hasn't been paid that much in, like you said, 30 years.
No. Okay, oh, no. of
No,
course
this
not.
this will be a big.
I don't even
Yeah.
think he's performed like that in about 30 years.
No.
And
100%
And
not.
I'll be honest. One thing I'm proud of.
He
the
was with
Indians
Bad
for,
Bunny, I've got to say.
I bet. Yeah.
He was there.
Or maybe that's
That was
why.
his warm-up.
Maybe that's why.
What?
That was his warm up.
Ooh.
Bad Bunny.
No, what came after? No, I think the Super Bowl came
The
after,
Super-
didn't it?
yes,
No,
yeah.
before.
The World
Super
Cup
Bowl
final.
was before, yeah. It was like January, wasn't it? Super
And
Bowl.
then the IPL.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so he would have. Yeah, so look
So-
at
so
that.
he's
Maybe
done
that's what
pretty
they, or unless they thought he was great on that.
Yeah.
People that got a mad response, or it resonated with the Indian audiences.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
that's
so
big
that
news.
was the first one, and then we moved to Kate Middleton.
Yes.
In Leicester
Yes.
doing Garba.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. And she was quite good.
She was
very good.
She was very good.
Like,
she had her tights
I
on.
can tell
but
you-
she was
And
very
do you know
good.
what? Big her up because she got stuck in. Took
Yeah.
her shoes off. Rago just went
Yeah.
for it.
But
Yeah.
but Garba's
I
not.
love it.
It's not an easy rhythm. It's not on the rhythm. It's on the offbeat, isn't it? Right, with
Yeah.
the little step.
Yeah.
And she kind of got the little.
She
drop
was doing
in
it very smoothly. So we had to. I think there was a special mention and a big up. But yeah, again, it was Satch who
Okay.
had noticed that one as
People
well.
that are there
and he goes, "What's
shouldn't
Kate
be there."
Middleton doing in Leicester?"
Yeah.
And I think they tried some food as well. No, they were eating some.
Oh, were they?
They tried.
Yeah,
some
no,
Gujarati
I
food.
did see that. I did
Yeah,
see
they
that.
tried some Gujarati
Yeah.
food as well. Then the next one.
I wanted to see the next day effects of that.
Well,
Oh.
you want to see Kate Middleton have the shits? Is that what you're saying? That's so
Satch would
bad.
have been the same
There was
toilet
a-
as Kate
No,
Middleton.
I'm not just saying that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to complete the story,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what happened?
All right.
Yeah, I want to see her. You know, saying, "Oh, my knees are hurting from too much garba,"
Right.
and I had a dodgy samosa.
Yeah.
So then the Brownload continues to be offline still, and all this hungama is happening in the world. So we already got people ending up in random places. Then all
Yeah.
of a sudden, Shreya Ghoshal pops up on the Chris Evans breakfast show
Yeah, random again. When I saw
on
it, I was just like,
TFI.
But that random was triggered by your work. So you'll see she did the concert here.
How did that come about, Kedge?
How did that come back? I had a meeting with
Because I don't
Chris.
know. We've not had this.
Yeah, no,
conversation.
we've not
Yeah.
spoken
Well,
about it.
Shreya was in town, right? So she's
Yeah.
doing a concert.
Yeah,
she's
so-
come to the
but
she
well-
was-
Excellent concert, by the way. My
Yeah.
mum went.
Yeah, people
She
who went to
said-
said she's absolutely smashed
Brilliant.
it.
she's
Yeah.
consistently
Yeah,
brilliant.
so that happened because basically when we first started talking about TFI, Chris invited me to his gaff and we were having a meeting about how we're going to go about it now because obviously Channel 4 are interested and, you know,
Yeah.
what can we do different? And Chris set me and the other fella, who's obviously the head of radio and everything, and he went, let's do something that you think never would happen, but we're going to do it on TFI.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that was the challenge he set. He goes, something that you wouldn't expect, but let's do it.
Mm.
And then literally, when someone, you know, when Kedge gets challenged like that,
Yeah, like you having chest hair on TV.
exactly.
Never like
That you just ruined the feature. Freaky
Oh,
Unique this week.
yeah,
I'm on it. Anyway.
exactly.
That was
So-
next week's feature.
Yeah, exactly,
It's going to be on
yeah.
TV. I was looking
Freaky
forward to that.
Unique, yeah.
Channel 4.
Nobody hair. How
Yeah.
is that possible?
Yeah.
Yeah, but so I just, you know how it is. We know the contacts. I said, let's do something absolutely crazy. Let's get a Bollywood person on to TFI. How mad would that be?
Yeah.
Because you're not expecting it, and even on Virgin Radio.
Pow, pow,
Because
pow.
Satch knows that, you know, it's Virgin Radio is very, you know, middle class white. only
Yeah,
plays
of
certain
course.
bands,
It's
blah,
not-
blah,
it's
blah.
not.
Yeah, and so the next day I said to Chris, I said, potentially I can get India's biggest singer to come on the show.
Yeah, and she is.
34 million followers on Instagram.
She is. She's one of India's biggest singers.
It's probably her and Sunidhi Chauhan. Who else can it
No,
be?
no.
She doesn't come close.
She don't come
Shreya
close.
No,
Ghoshal
I'm
is
saying- is it
ridiculous.
Shreya and
Is it-
Arjit are the two
Yeah.
that are
Right?
up there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like
Male and female.
everything.
Male and
everything.
female. Yeah,
Taylor
absolutely.
Swift meets.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
She's
yeah.
trumpet. Yeah, she's absolutely
What I mean is
out,
that
outdoes all these people.
Queen.
So I just showed Chris. I went, this is the person. He goes,
Yeah.
what should I do? I said, she sings songs and she's got 34 million followers on Instagram. He went, right, do it. I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Because then I didn't know how to explain it to all the other people who, you know, who actually run the station, going, we're going to get India's biggest singer on. So
She
you
is.
know how it is.
She's
So-
got one of the things that came out in the interview was 11 billion streams.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And I think Chris said something like, he goes, you've got 3 billion more streams than there are people on the planet.
Yeah.
If everyone listened to it, there's still 3 billion
That was one of the
more
things that
listeners.
actually then got quoted
Yeah.
in and around the building and everywhere,
Yeah.
going, "Who have we just got?" And,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of English people who had basically told their Asian friends, "Oh, Shreya's coming in," and they said, "It's like you've just managed to get Beyonce to just come
Yeah,
back
yeah.
for
Or Taylor
jokes."
Swift. Yeah,
or
yeah,
Taylor Swift
yeah.
for jokes
Yeah.
on the show, just
On
like
the show.
that.
Yeah. It's a
So-
big deal.
So it was a big deal, and she didn't make it onto any other radio station in the UK.
No, that was the
No.
only one she's doing. And you very
What,
kind.
none of the brown ones?
No, none
None
of the brown.
ones, bruv. That's why all the heat was on us. And then everyone's, and that's why we could then keep the performances back for TFI Unplugged that Friday. And that's why Channel 4 got this ridiculous viewing figure, right, at midnight, which they never get.
Brilliant.
Because she was near the end of the show.
Yeah. And
Tommy was there. Sachi, you would have loved it, Sachi.
So-
I wasn't there. I would have loved it.
So
I missed the concert as well because that was the day I flew out.
Yeah,
I had
right.
tickets. I didn't go.
So it was all happening around that time. I got back from the road trip on the Tuesday.
Yeah.
Kedge rings me on the Tuesday and goes, Shreya's coming in tomorrow morning, Wednesday. I've just been driving
No, I
non-stop.
rang
2,000
Monday
miles.
because she was coming on Tuesday.
Yeah, you remember? Oh, so we got back on the Monday.
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
got back on Monday.
We got back on the Monday, and I was like, Kedge, I'm supposed to be writing with someone for this other thing,
Yeah.
down in Bournemouth
Yeah.
on Tuesday afternoon. And he went, well, this is 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Get there for 7:30. Come and see Shreya. Now, I thought
you were gonna- I thought you
normally,
was not gonna do it.
I normally,
Have you met her before?
I normally host her
Has
concert.
he met her before? When she saw him, she relaxed so much.
well,
it was unbelievable.
Oh, bless
oh,
you.
Tommy.
No, but I've hosted her last 3 concerts,
Oh, amazing.
and I couldn't do this one because we were booked to go away.
Yeah.
So I was gutted because it's
Harp
all,
said that as well, by the way.
Yep,
Yeah.
and it's always a good concert, and I was gutted because I love that. I love that audience, that crowd, that everything. Right, it's perfect, and the songs are all bangers. So when you said coming down, I was like, you know what? I didn't get to see her in concert. Let me come down, and actually, it's on my way down to the Bournemouth as well.
Yeah.
So we stopped off, and you very quickly got me back, and then she was just chilling there in the dressing room.
Yeah.
So she's just sitting there. The band was still turning up, setting up, doing their thing because they're doing a little live session.
Yeah.
And she went, oh, and what did she say? I'll tell you what she said to both of us. She goes, it's nice to see our Desi boys.
Yeah.
Our Desi boys?
Oh.
Apne bande.
Apne bande, that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to see our Apne bande.
Love
like here at,
Nice.
Yeah.
And
But Tommy really relaxed her as well. She was very nervous when I first met her.
but-
When I first got her in, she was very nervous because,
but
coming into a very
we had a
white
nice
building.
little chat, and I kind of said, look, Chris is going to be great.
Yeah.
I said, he's not a journalist trying to catch you
No,
out.
no.
I said, this guy, he'll be more excited than you are.
Yeah.
About you being on. I said, he's that kind of guy. He's very like, wow, Bollywood, you can.
But it was good that the way you prepped her, that really helped her.
shut up.
No,
I
you
don't
did.
know
No,
him,
you
bro.
did. You gave us some insight on who Chris was and everything.
I said, but he's been around for a long time. He loves music as well.
Yeah.
I said, he will appreciate it. So go for it. You have fun with it and all that. She talked about what she was going to do. But then we spoke a lot about, like, she's there with her family. She's there with her husband. Husband's not in anything to do with music.
No.
She goes, it doesn't work. I said, that's funny. My wife's in finance. You're right. I wouldn't want someone in the same spot. And they got a 5-year-old boy, and they were going down to the South Coast as well, coincidentally, down to not far from where I was. And they were going to go into store. So it was just like talking about family and stuff. And that, I mean,
nice.
what a treat. Just to kind of say, and actually for it to not be on the radio then,
Yeah.
or not be recorded, it just
Just
meant,
have a chat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could kind
Nice.
of go, just talk about motherhood,
Yeah.
fatherhood,
Yeah.
sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was
It
really-
was good chat.
She's lovely. She's a boss. She's super cool. We love Shreya Ghoshal.
Yeah.
So she's one of the why are they there when they shouldn't be there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why they're not there, and then this is just carried on.
Well
Because then all
done.
of
Well
us-
done, by the way, both
Yeah,
of you.
that's a
Yeah,
good
no, I think
achievement.
It was a good. It was a
Good,
good. It was a good look. It was
Yeah.
it was a good look for us, and the videos have gone absolutely crazy. A lot of coverage everywhere. And I tell you what, be scared because all of a sudden, right, people at Virgin Radio going right. Well, Chris said. So when's the next Bollywood? festival?
Yeah, yeah.
And now Chris wants to go India.
Oh, does he?
So everything. Do you remember what we used to talk about and what
Yeah.
we wanted to do there?
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, we could do all of that.
Let's do all that.
it."
Yeah. Food.
So all
the
of that.
culture.
So get ready.
He'd be good.
Because I need a production team.
What? For what?
Yeah, you need
For
the
when TFI India happens, bro.
Right, there you go.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, if you're listening, join Kedge's production team.
Yeah, exactly.
You can work
Send
for
the
him.
CV to me.
My God, we won't.
Yeah.
We'll enjoy the TV
You
show.
know what I mean? Yeah.
We'll enjoy the program. I'll even share it on my socials.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't want to spend. Can you imagine him in India? But because Kedge is that guy.
We've been to India.
Yeah, I know, but because obviously you start speaking in like, hey buddy, you start doing all that,
buddy.
and what are you going to do? You become
It's
a
hard
different
not to
person.
do that in
But he does that in
Yeah.
Watford when we go out as well.
Yeah, hey buddy. They're like, yeah, mate, what you want?
So that was that, and then the next person who's not supposed to be there is all of a sudden we got Rihanna doing Aarti in Mumbai.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Yeah.
And so
With the
she's-
Ambanis.
with the Ambanis, and she's out there, and then she's like endorsing some makeup artist out there as well who apparently gets bullied a lot, and she was like,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
so she was like endorsing, going, if anyone's messing with you, they're gonna mess with Riri.
It's all a bit. The world's. It's. Do you know, like as if someone's picked up the world and just turned it upside down. Everyone's in the wrong
shook it
place.
Well,
like
it's
a
because, and then this is because the
snow
Brownload
globe.
hasn't been happening every week because we provide the
Order.
chaos and order.
Like, everyone's in the,
and
like,
order.
Rihanna was there. Like obviously, like I've seen her with loads of the Bollywood stars because they all come out.
Yeah.
When,
Oh,
I
when
haven't
someone
seen
like.
any. I haven't seen
Rihanna.
any of the
Oh
Bollywood
yeah,
interaction.
no. They're
Rihanna
all
Ben.
good. Yeah, they're all around. They're all
Right,
around.
have
They're
they?
all
So
around.
what?
Yeah,
So
yeah, they've been
who's?
I don't know. It's just like
Glenn
some,
Jordan, let me guess.
No, there was like that Uri fella.
Oh yeah,
Styler.
yeah.
No, not
no,
him.
that guy
You know,
who always
the
turns up.
influencer
By the way,
kind
very
of dude.
quickly, also, the other thing that shouldn't have, it was a weird thing. Why was he doing it? Did you see Hrithik Roshan interview that guy from that big Hollywood film about space, Hail Mary?
Yeah, right.
That was a
Ryan
bit weird.
Gosling.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling. That was a bit
Right.
weird as
You
well.
know what? I saw a clip of it.
I didn't get. Did you not see it?
Hrithik
I don't like
Roshan
Hrithik.
is interviewing Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling's
Did he throw a
Hail
shoe at
is
you?
coming out, right?
Yeah.
He threw a shoe at Cage. I like him now.
Actually,
I like him now.
good.
He's a good guy.
When I was working at Nike Town.
Well, he was pissed off.
Yeah, he threw a shoe at Cage. I remember him telling
It
me.
was the wrong side. We've done this story on the podcast.
Yes. It was
Oh,
the wrong
terrible.
size and
It was
he
the
dashed
wrong
it at
side,
Cage.
and he just went,
There you go.
"Give me size 10 or whatever it was," and he just chucked because obviously he
What
didn't
a
know how
bell.
it works.
What a bell.
He didn't know.
Yeah, okay, so anyway, back to the interview.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it was didn't. So you saw it. You
No, I
didn't
didn't
see
see
it.
it, I
You
didn't
saw
see
it.
it.
He's. You know what? It's actually. It was. You would have cringed because it was like some fanboy going, "Oh yeah, so it's so good. We always wanted to, go into space and all that." And you're like, "Hrithik, what are you doing? Why are we doing this?"
Shut
But,
up.
Why are we
but,
doing
but,
this?
but what was interesting was Hrithik made some reference. He said, "Oh, I played an alien."
Oh, that's it. I've got Jadu and you've got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing that he's got.
And,
Oh, 'cause that's
and
the
then
same.
Ryan sort of went, "Oh, tell me about it." He goes, "Oh, he's liking it," and he was describing the plot.
Ryan looks so
Goy
awkward.
Oh,
Millia.
yeah, this is shit.
No, but didn't he look orcs?
Yeah, it was. It felt like I'm like because
I don't know.
I
who
don't know
decided
why.
to do this, but it just comes across as like we're fanboying. Like it's like like when you get a presenter on the radio who's never and then all of a sudden oh Shah Rukh Khan, like it was like that. It was just like it just looked a bit poor.
I said to Hrithik Roshan when we interviewed him that so this is one of the oh God, I got a hot sweat thinking about it because it was him and Ashwarya when Ashwarya stopped the interview midway through. I've told you this,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right,
It's a good one, it's a
but
good
I said to Hrithik beforehand. So in the lead up to it, because obviously I'm there to do the random interview. So
Yes.
you've got Gagan Gurwal who does it in Hindi.
Yeah.
Raj and Pablo who do the Bollywood
right.
Bollywood chat.
You're the generic.
I'm the generic, crossover culture, talk
Yeah.
about
Anything
whatever.
goes.
Right, and I go, oh, Hrithik, did you ever think about?
Did you ever throw a shoe at Cage?
No, no, exactly.
Can you?
Yeah, exactly. Did you? I think I heard you missed. Hrithik. I'd like to offer up as many shoes as you need. No, I said, oh, something about like you should have a Hrithik Roshan body lotion, like and call it the Roshan lotion. And all this.
lotion.
He didn't laugh at that, and
He didn't?
no, well, I might have like smuttering, and then I was talking to Shwarya about how she should be in EastEnders and what she could do, and she just stopped in and she went, "I'm sorry."
Yeah,
But
but
this
she
has,
wouldn't have
this
got
has
that
nothing to
EastEnders
do with the
reference.
movie. This has nothing to do with the movie.
Oh, really?
She put her hand on my leg though. She did. She was nice.
Oh,
She went- and I remember.
Oh, so you got molested?
What? I didn't. I
You
moved. I
didn't
moved a bit.
press
I moved it. I know. I moved a bit closer.
There's Hrithik's lotion.
Yeah, exactly. And now I said, Hrithik, now we need it.
This is why we need it.
Yeah. And but then she went, but this has nothing to do with the movie. And then she stopped it and she was like, but she didn't get it. No one told her this guy's going to be talking about random stuff.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, because Gagan Gun's the Hindi one and Rajan Pablo, they do the Bollywood one and I just do the other stuff. Right. And like looking around, no one's supporting me.
just so
No.
cringe.
But yeah, it was cringe. But anyway,
Don't-
we had a good interview after that another time.
But don't it just show that, like, we're just so backwards,
No,
isn't it?
no.
Like, we're just so...
No,
I don't know,
there
we
is
got-
a little bit of backwards. I see what you mean,
It's
Saj. But then
backwards.
going forward as well, another
Do
person
you know,
that
like,
you would
now,
not expect.
when you have an interview,
Yeah.
you just talk, innit? It's
Yeah.
not about anything. It's not like, oh, you have to talk about
Yeah,
my
but
film.
we have
just talk.
okay, so okay. Now that
Imagine
you've
if
gone
we
there,
had
now
a
you've
guest
gone
on there.
Okay, well now you've gone there.
We ain't talking about their shit.
No, but now you've gone there, Saj. We just haven't learned. I'm sorry to say that. As an
Here we
industry,
go. Here we go. Oh, well, brown people.
No,
didn't cuss.
as an
we go.
industry, we haven't learned. I'm sorry.
Executive producer.
Because you were there for how Chris interviewed Shreya.
Yep.
Right, I'm sorry, but that was better than any Asian. Obviously, apart from you, obviously, we were doing it in a different way. But like
Aw,
that was
thanks.
better than any. She even said, like, Kedge, that was incredible. Like,
Yeah.
he knew so much about me.
But not only that, he's snappy with his questions, which I've always listen. I make no qualms about this.
Yeah.
I've admired and adored, and I love Chris Evans. I've read his books.
Yeah.
I followed his career, radio, TV. I look up to him. I love because I've read his books. I know about his property buying stuff as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
I mean, he's into cars. I'm not into cars and that, right? I swap cars for curry and and cooking. But I love him to bits. So I'd like being around him. I said that when I saw him. I said, I just love being around us. I love your energy.
I saw there was a nice little moment with you and him. Just
We had a hug,
We
yeah.
had a nice
Because
little moment.
I
you
do.
and
I miss his kind of. He's just got that. But I can see why you and him work so well together. Because you got that get up and go. He's got that get up and go. He wants get up and go sort of people. He's like, let's go, let's do it. And you know, and you're that kind of like, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah.
So let's go. So no, that was lovely. But his questions are short and snappy, unlike this point that I'm trying to make. But like other presenters, which I see a lot in the Asian scene, if you're, I'm telling you, we might have to do a presenter masterclass at some point, right?
It's coming.
But I'm telling you, we'll just do a free one. Whoever wants to come, they want to come.
Such
Come
is
right?
No, you don't need to do that.
But
Sodom.
no, sorry.
Sodom.
Dude, learn the hard way, like we all did.
Yeah, exactly.
But like they'll go, Ritik, lovely to see you. We actually met back in 2011.
Don't give a
when
shit.
I was at
Don't
the
give a shit,
IFAs,
bruv. Don't give a shit.
And you told me I had nice eyelashes. So my first question, that's what goes on. I see it.
No, it does. He's absolutely right. That's how it goes down.
And I know what they're thinking. They're thinking, you got 8 minutes. This is an 8
If I
minute
was
slot.
watching, I'd be like, your eyelashes shit, bro.
Yeah. You got 6 minutes slot.
What
And-
happened to them?
And you've spent a minute teeing it up. I won't say who, but it happened with a very famous Asian female presenter from the radio station.
Yeah.
Who did that with Akshay Kumar.
Right.
And he actually, and Akshay just went, "You've wasted a minute telling me that."
Wow.
Wow, he said
But
that.
he's business like that. He told me off. He goes, Tommy Sandu, that's your name?
Yeah.
I went, yeah. And he went, bro, you can't even pronounce your own name. It's Sandu.
Oh.
I went, all
Sorry,
right.
mate.
You got
Sorry,
told.
mate.
Sorry, Dad.
Yeah, exactly.
You got told, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But anyway,
All right.
so anyway,
So
Bollywood
it was
story.
that, and I know you were saying that. Oh, I know Satch was putting it in a bit of a sort of, it's so cringe and all of that. But I tell you, something that finally happened, and another person who shouldn't have been where he should be, but he is there, and I thought he did a great job, was Diljit Dosanjh on Jimmy Fallon.
Yes.
Last night, actually.
Last night,
Yeah.
and this time he actually spoke in English.
Yeah, he
And
did.
I thought, well done, because recently I just was speaking to somebody in the industry, and I said, why did he not speak in English the last time he was on telly? And this time, I think he obviously got the memo from Kedge.
Yes, he did.
And he's gone to Jimmy Fallon, and he's
Producer Kedge.
actually
Exec
speaking
producer
in English. And
Kedge.
it doesn't matter if it's broken, tutti-frutti, whatever. Even Shreya sometimes, she was struggling a little bit with Chris. It's fine. People will learn. People will accept.
Will get
and
it.
will-
Yeah.
and will get it.
Yep.
And he was brilliant, and he performed, and he's dancing and all of that, and he
Yep.
just sang fully in Punjabi.
And
Banging.
also the new songs from this EP.
Oh, I love him.
yeah.
I
they're
love 'em.
True School.
Yeah,
Back with True School.
Yeah, really
So
good.
it's just
4
got
tracks on it, 2 of the tunes. I love them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
Same.
Very
Morni
good.
and that John Amor.
Yeah.
No, I like the 3rd track.
Okay, there's like a summary one, or kind of mellow one, R&B sort of one.
I like the
Aroma.
one that he's done with
Aroma.
Sia.
Yeah.
That's
Uh-huh.
my favourite. The one he's done with Sia.
Oh, with,
Oh,
and
then-
David Guetta.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that. That just puts me in such a good summary vibe. So there you go. That was that section of random people in random places.
I need to go susu so bad. Thank you.
Go on then, let's go.
Oh.
Let's have a break.
Let's have a break.
Oh, that wasn't just a wee. We stopped, by the way. You
stopped.
won't have known this from the podcast. It will feel like it just merges in, but we've now stopped for about 30, 40 minutes.
I'll whack an advert in there.
Oh, really? Oh, no, we'll do an advert.
Yeah.
What would it have been an advert for? We can do an advert right now. Me and Kedge will do one. What do you want an advert
Let's
for?
do an advert for Kanchan because
Kan-
the food was just brilliant.
Okay.
We
Come
stopped
to
for
Kanchan.
tea and we ended up with food.
Kanchan's food in Gants Hill, Ilford is
Now open.
incredible. We just had chicken dish. We had a lamb karai dish. We had paneer.
Yeah.
We had dal.
Fish.
We had fish. And we had something. We didn't know what it was.
No.
Kedge didn't eat it because I went, oh, Kedge, it's definitely
Well,
meat.
it looked like meat.
Yeah, it was like lamb.
Yeah.
So I'm eating it. I'm like, yep, that's definitely lamb, spicy sort of lamb with peppers and in a sort of sabji, kind of like in a tarkai kind of done
Yeah.
with onions. And then Pete, the owner of the place, comes along, Kanchans, owner of Kanchans, and he says, "Oh, did you try the mock lamb?"
Yeah.
And you missed out on it because by
I
then
know.
you'd committed to the dal and paneer and other
No,
stuff.
yeah.
And I was that's weird. He's given us 2 lamb dishes.
Yeah.
He was very kind of him. I was like, and then you had it afterwards, Satch. What did you think of the mock lamb?
It was good.
It was really good, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it
Satch
was
went in
good.
for a couple of times. He was
I went a
impressed.
double, yeah, because I tried it first time and I was like, I wasn't sure what to make of that, and then I was like, oh no, this is good.
They do this mock lamb, they do a mock chicken as well, and he was going, it's blowing up right now for vegetarian parties and people that don't, sometimes they're doing religious functions the same day.
Yeah.
That's perfect. So you can still get them the meat, and it really, honestly,
That was lammy.
it was very lammy. And
Lammy.
and they said the chicken,
David.
they do a
I was gonna
butter,
say.
they do a butter chicken version of it as well. In the, so there you go. So Kanchans, yes, that's your advert for Kanchans, but we do love this place, and it's
Yeah.
great to come back here. And now I'm very Punjabi, so I've eaten, and now I'm not sure if I've got anything to say
Ready for
anymore.
a sleep.
Oh, so the podcast can finish in the
Yeah,
next 10
it
minutes.
might
basically.
well do. Okay, so things we've learned.
No,
No,
there's no
too
things
early?
we've learned.
Okay,
We're going to
good.
move on to, seeing as we just had food, I suppose this is the perfect story to kind of go into because, I mean, I saw the headline and I thought, I laughed, but I was like, you can't say that. No, well, no.
You can say what you want.
You can say what you want. No,
you saw
you're
the
right.
headline
Yeah.
of
No,
the
I-
story, and you thought they can't say the headline or what was happening in the story.
The guy, what the guy said, you can't say,
Okay.
but he said it. But it was hilarious, and I think this is the only place that we can kind of really talk about it.
This
Okay,
is
go
again
on.
one of those
Yeah,
funny
you're in a
moments
safe
that
place.
Satch
Yeah, we're in
said.
a safe
So
place.
really,
yeah.
what you're doing now, Satch, is you're
Because this
exploring
is
why
something-
you found it funny in your head.
This is something we'd say.
All right. Okay. What did he say? Who said what?
So the New Zealand PM
New Zealand Prime Minister.
at
Is
the
this
moment
real?
they've got a massive immigration sort of Indians going over there at
Issue.
the moment. Like I wouldn't say issue.
Issue,
There's
no
just a
issue.
lot of
An
them
influx.
coming. Yeah, there's a lot of them going over there because. There's just
Why not?
another place to settle. Like, I mean, Indians get everywhere.
Yeah.
Go Canada,
They definitely do.
UK.
Yeah.
And obviously some of these places are now harder to get into,
Yeah.
especially like Canada and stuff.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I
Very
mean?
strict,
So,
yeah.
so now they're basically going over to New Zealand, and basically the New Zealand MP described the Indian mass immigration as a butter chicken tsunami. A butter chicken tsunami.
Yeah, but you know what? No, can I?
break that down though?
He's an idiot because that actually sounds quite good.
Well, that's what I mean, and that's exactly what I was like. This is something we'd probably say. Because
if he said if it was a stinky brown poo stained tsunami,
Yeah,
fine,
do you
I
know
get
what I
it.
mean?
You're out of order. You're trying to cuss us, right? But if he says, "Oh, it's a butter chicken," that's like saying, "Oh,
happy.
the Chinese are it's a sweet and sour tsunami." I instantly in my head go,
yum. Yeah.
I'll
have
take
some
a
of
little
that.
I'll take a
Yeah,
little of that tsunami.
A butter chicken tsunami. I like butter chicken. Like if you Milo, my
Who
son
doesn't love butter
No,
chicken?
but I like butter chicken a lot.
No, I'm gonna be
Milo loves butter chicken.
I think if you're a meat eater, you cannot not like butter chicken. It's just one of them dishes. A good butter chicken is just
that's
a good
exactly
dish.
it. I think it's a good butter because sometimes you can have it if it's a bit too tomatoey.
Yeah.
I can literally
Pete does a good one.
imagine
Kanchans do a
like
great one.
ChatGPT making an image of both of you just standing there as this tsunami of butter chicken
Just comes in.
covers your face.
Right, and we just be there with our mouths open and our pants down.
And I thought-
don't know why the pants are
Pants
down, but it just feels like it
Why,
fits.
why has he gone there?
I don't know. Just ready to embrace
Don't
the
want
butter
butter chicken down there, but
Well,
yeah, I
hey.
mean, okay.
You said you love it.
I do, but yeah, not that much. So anyway, I do you know, it made me laugh because Tommy, immediately I thought of what you just basically said there. It's not a bad thing.
No, yeah.
If someone said,
It's a
an implant-
compliment.
Like, Kedge, what's your favourite? What's
Yeah,
your
so-
favourite
so the
dish?
equivalent is-
Like a chili paneer, chili
the
paneer tsunami.
even a paneer masala. Like, do you know what I mean? Absolutely.
I
Let's
was
just-
like, lovely,
Yeah.
welcome them more.
yeah. I'm just trying to think what.
But anyway, he got into a lot of shit.
covered
it
in?
wasn't the PM, I don't think.
No,
Was
it was
the
the MP. It was
He
just
an
a
MP,
random.
yeah.
But he
okay.
got into a lot of shit for obviously because everyone's really woke nowadays.
Tsunami, but it's a great descriptive phrase,
Yeah.
isn't it? A tsunami. What is it? A butter.
A butter chicken. But
Tsunami.
but no, that's you know what? It just shows how stupid that guy is. Number
Yeah.
one, to make a comment like that.
But he might be the equivalent
about-
of Farage. Do you know what I mean for New Zealand?
But even still, then you haven't thought it through. And that's almost a comedic reference. It doesn't actually hear him. If he's trying to say, guys, we've got a real problem with immigration here, which is fine to say. And there's actually quite a lot that we've opened up the gates to India. And I think there's created a bit of an imbalance in communities or whatever you want to say. You make a point to say whether you agree with it or don't.
Yeah.
But he's just gone.
and he should have gone with a
that's
desi
dumb.
word like tufan or something.
Yeah.
as well.
But he don't know what that word is.
Yeah.
Because
What's
tsunami
a
is
tooth
not
fan,
really,
mate? What's a tooth fan? It's a tooth fairy.
Tsunami is not. You wouldn't really sort of link it to India, would you?
He could have said like butter chicken to nani, like naans.
Tunani.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, but and that would have been like, it's not a tsunami, it's like a two nani.
First he wanted butter chicken with his pants down. Then
No,
he's
he
talking
wants
about
two
butter
nannies.
chicken and two nannies.
Yeah, no, but because you need naan to go
That's
with
right,
butter
bang
chicken.
it
You need it.
Seeing as we're talking about food, I think we should definitely mention this as well because, and I think we've said it on the podcast before about
that?
Nicole Scherzinger and the Zinger Tower Burger.
Well, hold on, we haven't just said, bro, that
That was your
that
idea.
comment, that no, well, hold a minute, they're not idea, bro.
Can you prove it?
No, rewind back. Yes, and lawyers can prove it. For those who don't know,
The Daily Mail can prove that.
one
Joking.
what happened, right? I'm gonna I have to recap this slightly
back from the
because
beginning,
obviously the
We've
BBC.
spoken about this on the podcast.
Yeah.
First,
The
let's say what Nicole Scherzinger posted.
Yeah,
What we
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about?
No.
No,
Okay, so-
no. I'll
No.
take it. Then we can get to it. No. You don't need to say that, right? You go. Look, 8 years ago, we all got sacked from the BBC. You guys got sacked real quickly, and
Yeah.
they left me for about 7 weeks. They didn't know how
Yeah.
to sack me.
Hang it.
Right? Because it didn't really say anything enough that was sack-worthy. But maybe
I didn't get
observe
sacked,
this.
by the way. I'm
oh,
just
yeah,
saying,
you're right.
for the record.
Yeah, you had already left. And
I
they said,
wasn't there.
And they said, stay left. You've left us. You can't come back here. Such a, I don't work here. You brought me in. You brought me in to tell me I can no longer work at a place that I no longer work at. Thank you. Okay, I moved on. But so they left me for it. And then they were like, "Oh, you must have observed this. Now this is wrong. Why was this language being rah rah?" And then that was nothing. And then we were challenging them legally. And then they brought me back to the BBC. But then we carried on some of those challenges. And we sat down with their lawyers. And one of the things that they brought up in front of me, the lawyer brought it up, and he went, "Oh, you've written," because they went through all of the messages.
Yeah.
Not the ones I got sacked for. They looked for anything else that was kind of like made me look bad. And they went, "Oh, you've said here you would like to eat Nicole's Shazinga Tower Burger." That's pretty crude, isn't it? And I'm like, and I felt like saying, yep. And I'll be honest, the conversation went on to 2 breasts and buns and everything. But that wasn't in the WhatsApp. That was just a conversation that was had. So, but he just read out, eating Nicole's Shazinga Tower Burgers. And you know when a lawyer says it to you, and all of a sudden you're sat there with your lawyers, their lawyers, and you're like, is this? I didn't have the balls. I wanted to go, that's not that bad.
No,
that is not that bad.
But that's not bad at all.
And it's Nicole Scherzinger.
No, but it's not bad. Full stop. It's not. It's just not. It's very clever. A pun on their name.
So they set me for the word Lily, the word Fanny, and now Shazinga Tower Burger. And I said, I think pop stars, and I remember saying, I mean, have us, particularly like ones that are in the limelight for the way they look and come across, would be flattered by little puns based on that. I said it's clearly a pun based on the Zinger Tower Burger and Nicole Zinger.
Zinger.
And and then I said to myself,
how can you not get it?
Right.
And you were explaining the joke.
And they're looking blank at you, and I'm like, and now you look like a weirdo, like I want to eat her. I'm like, I'm not gonna no. Nicole Scherzinger. This is not Debbie from Accounts that I'm talking about. I'm talking about as pop stars being a Shazinga Tower Burger.
Way out of my league.
A hot pop star. Yeah. And then I went, well, and I remember saying then, 8 years ago, well, if she ever endorsed Zinger Tower Burgers, and then what happens? Last week, somebody sends me the post and says, you should get a cut of this. And I thought, what's this? And you saw the video, Sash.
Yeah. So she's basically released, well, in partnership with KFC, she's got 3 different Scherzinger Tower Burgers.
Yeah. Again, I reckon
like a milder one, a medium one, a medium, and a and a extra hot one. Wow. Yeah. And I saw a video today actually because it popped up on my timeline where she tried all 3, and she was just like, "I love the extra
She goes,
hot
I like the extra hot one, obviously." And she's there, and she's in a sauna. It's all scantily clad. It's all very. Oh, I like it hot and all this stuff, right?
We got sacked.
We made the advert for him,
right?
I think someone took our conversation.
Right? And exactly.
And when
8 years ago,
ahead
of the game,
the thing that was so inappropriate that you're sat there with lawyers trying to defend, is now like, oh, what? It's a campaign.
It's a meme now, and
it's not a campaign. It's a product. It's a product.
And I'm sorry, and I don't know if this was in the timeline of discussion, but then I've just remembered as well. Yeah, Scott Mills.
Yeah.
Scott Mills is now no longer, he's a host of the Radio 2 breakfast show, the most listened to breakfast show in the country. Chris Evans used to do it. And it's like where like proper, radio legends are. Terry Wogan famously hosts that show back in the day. And then Scott Mills did it for less than a year, I think it was, or about a year.
Yeah.
And then
just over a year.
And some allegations came out from 28 years ago, something like that was.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
And then they were re-brought up and bang, drop. And it's funny because you hear the same bosses' names that were involved with me. So it brings back memories. This all feels quite current right now.
All the bosses.
But it's a crazy old world that we live in. Crazy.
I mean that kind of made me laugh.
But I've got to have the Shazinga Tower Burger. I
feel like there's a post on your.
I feel like I want to tell Nicole. I want to go. Listen, by the way, I got sacked. One of the reasons.
Yeah. That's a great story. I think if you let's put that into the ether.
What was the other 2 words, Tommy?
Lily, Fanny, Shazinga Tower Burger.
Yeah. So maybe then KFC need to do a deal with Lily and Fanny.
Yeah, exactly. And don't forget, we were talking about finding Fanny and all that.
Well,
the Lily
one, the Lily one, I think there is a product that has Lily in it. So
no, there's that song that the song.
no,
that song that's floating around.
What's
with
that?
the girl singing Lily Lily.
Oh yeah, there's that. There is that as well. Yes.
Lily.
Yes, there is that.
Honestly.
But anyway, right. So I think
I got to try it.
We're going to move on to things we've watched because I know we've all been watching a lot of things, and we need to be sort of addressing that as well because I know people always Kedge. Because to be fair, the thing that people ask me is Kedge, give us something to watch.
No one asked you that.
One person did the whole time. So
Some of the stuff you've watched is terrible. But
yeah.
I think you were the person that said make sure you watch Durandar.
Yes. No, I didn't. I was an anti Duranda.
Oh,
I was an anti-vaxxer type person because Tommy came.
No,
on
Tommy
board.
then. Tommy said
went
to
and
watch
watched it randomly at Christmas part 1, and
Yeah.
it was 3 hours odd. And do you remember when he went through all the people who were being annoying and all that?
Yeah.
And even then, when Tommy said it, I wasn't convinced, and I thought, nah, this is gonna. And it's Ranveer Singh, and my stance on him.
My stance on him as well.
Yeah,
Obviously, the stance
I'm just not a fan of
funny
it.
accent as well. What did he say earlier on in a funny accent?
Quarter.
Quarter. Quarter.
So I thought, you know what? I'm going to give it a go because it was Christmas time.
Yeah.
And there was nothing else to do. So I thought, it was what popular Christmas film can I watch?
What was it? You Netflixed it.
Netflixed it.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, incredible.
Shame that all the swear words are beeped out on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
And they don't translate it either. So, because you could tell what he was saying, but they beeped it all out, which was a shame. But I watched it, and me and my dad were like, "Wow, that was good." And
me and my dad watched it as well.
How good was Ranveer Singh? But
Brilliant.
it was gruesome. You didn't talk about how gruesome it was.
Yeah.
That chain moment where he's got chains attached to his face and
the links, the hooks.
Yes.
Nah, the brother when he got pressure cookered, that was the best part of it.
Yeah, that was a mad
Pressure
one as well.
cooked, man, cooked him like a chicken.
Yes.
Did you see Wash My Butt?
I
We
did
saw
see.
Wash My
I
Butt,
posted
yeah.
that online as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, Wash My Butt was in
Wash
there. There was,
My
Wash
it was,
My
it was
Butt.
brilliant.
Come on,
So
a cleaning company.
It was. I mean, and all of that was all done on purpose, and then it makes sense. Like obviously taking the Mickey and all of this kind of stuff. But then I went to see Durandar 2 in the cinema because I thought I'm not missing this now.
Tommy, have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
Have you seen it?
No.
Oh my God! Neither of you seen Durandar 2.
It's on my watch list.
Yeah.
Guys,
Do
because
you know what
I missed it in
Yeah.
the cinema, I thought I'm gonna, and it's the full swear words, fully everything. 3 hours, 55 minutes
Really?
of just.
Funny.
It just goes to another level, and the soundtrack, Satch, is
I know.
the
It's
way
good.
it fits into
Yeah,
the film.
of course.
The
And
soundtrack is brilliant.
I say that about the first one, and I've got to say, after a very long time, like, do you know when you have a film and a soundtrack that just goes so well?
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite films. Where
That
yeah.
director, Aditya Dhar, I mean, the craft he's used to put a film together, the soundtrack, the casting is so good as well compared to the real people.
Yeah.
And all my timeline was all about Durandar 2 and just Ranveer Singh, the singers, some of the singers who are singing the songs, the Qawwali singers as well. And my God, I'm going to say it, but I have got to put out a public apology to Ranveer Singh.
Oh! Ranveer Singh fans, are you listening? Go on, Im.
I've got
What
to
do you wanna say?
absolutely. No, what I'm going to say is,
Absolutely.
Ranveer Singh, this is what you need to be doing more of.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't do this
Rocky
Rocky
Irani.
Irani
No.
nonsense. You
No.
know, acting like weirdos, wearing
don't even
weirdo
need to-
clothes. Stay away
No.
from Karan Johar.
You-
He
yeah.
doesn't need to dress you.
You don't even need to Ram Leela.
Yeah, yes.
No.
Don't be ramming nothing. Just be
Don't
what
be a
you're
Leela
all
feeler.
about. The way he was dressed, the way he looked, the hair. Girls going crazy for his hair because they can't curl it as much as he curled it in his film, and it gets even longer. And I don't want to ruin the story for you and all
No,
of that
please
kind of
don't.
stuff.
I wanna watch it.
But my God, like Ranveer Singh, take a bow and keep doing this. And this is it. Don't do any Premier League endorsements. Don't do anything else. Just do quality films. And it was because no one was giving him any films. And so he put his own money into this alongside the director, and they did this together.
Well
And they all had to sign NDAs and all
Like
these
Rocky.
people.
That's what Sylvester Stallone did.
There
You
you
got to
go.
back yourself.
There you go.
Honestly,
back
it's
yourself,
number one.
people.
Number one is brilliant. Do you know the reason why I'm not going to the cinema at the moment to watch
Why?
it? Because now, in South London, there's not many places that show it. Like, I
Okay.
think there's only like
They were
Croydon.
showing it here, like in Harrow and stuff, like
Yeah,
from 9 in
so
the morning.
If you look at like East London, Northwest London, they're on all day. But
day.
in South London, there's only one place showing it, which is Croydon Purley Way, which is if you go there, you'll probably get stabbed anyway.
Oh, wow.
And the film starts at 10 p.m.
Oh.
Which
no
means
chance.
I'm getting home
2
at
a.m.,
6 in the morning.
2 a.m.,
6 in the
3
morning. 6 in the morning.
Well, I
Because
went
we-
the day when the clocks went forward.
Oh.
So it was a late show. The clocks went forward. It was. I was
Came
in
out
there
even
for
later?
about- yeah, I felt like it was
You
about
came
5
out
in the
growing a
morning.
beard.
So that's the only thing. Like that. Now I'm thinking, do I have to do a trek to another part of London to
But go
try
and
and
see it in
catch
the
it in the
cinema because
daytime?
this
Yeah.
is not going to come out on Netflix. by the
No,
way.
I know, and like people are just like, oh yeah, but just wait, and it's
No,
not coming
because
out.
this
on
one's
Netflix.
not coming out on Netflix because Geo have got the rights for it.
But who's got a Geo star over it?
Yeah, exactly. You might have it in Dubai.
But it's not the same. I want to watch it in cinema.
Yeah, watch it in the cinema.
I
Honestly,
think, yeah,
honestly,
it
watch it in
needs
the cinema.
that
It's
kind of
so
film
good.
needs to be appreciated in cinema.
Tommy, should we go watch it?
I would love to.
I'll
go
come
in.
with you.
I was just thinking, but I
Then
thought
we invite him.
I can't.
I'll come with you.
No, you can watch it again.
Oh my! Any day of the week.
Brilliant. Like it's just mad. This week is just crazy.
Yeah, I ain't got time.
Sorry, I need to add in something that's happened. Have I told you about the theme park?
No.
So you don't know what I'm filming this weekend?
No, go on.
Go on.
I've been cast in an advert for a theme park.
Oh, take me.
Which theme
Is it
park?
Esselworld?
No.
Thorpe Park.
No.
He goes, what is that?
What's Essel?
Kedge, what's
No,
Esselworld?
I think only Gujaratis know
Oh,
Esselworld.
No, it's not. It's in Bombay, innit?
Yeah, it's in
Oh,
Bombay.
okay,
Yeah, it's
that's
a
that.
theme park. It's a
It's
theme
the
park.
shit.
no.
It's the shittest theme park I've been to in my
Yeah.
life.
It's not Thorpe Park.
No, go on. It's Chesington.
No, not Chesington.
Alton.
Not Alton Towers either.
Oh,
What's
Legoland.
left?
No. I can't tell you which one it is. I
Okay.
can't tell you. I'm not allowed.
Oh, okay.
Right? But get this, right? So I was cast.
Yeah.
Because they wanted a blended family.
Yeah.
So they wanted like a brown dad.
Yeah.
Right. I've got a white wife.
Oh.
Right. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, exactly. Like and she was nice to me, by the way.
Yeah, that's
I hope my wife's listening. She was
Okay.
nice to me. She asked me normal questions.
Yeah.
She wasn't mean.
Lovely.
We didn't
Listens
fall
to you.
out. Yeah, we listened. Yeah, had a great, great conversation. Anyway, so me, and then, but who else was also cast as my son?
Go on.
But my real son, Milo.
Oh,
so
okay.
Milo is my son.
Yeah.
Like before, like let's say my wife's gone to prison or something. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened to my real wife.
Yeah.
But I'm now with this one.
Yeah.
She's got a daughter.
Lovely.
And then we've got another mixed daughter together.
Oh, adopted.
Don't know.
Okay.
We didn't
Let's
go-
just.
I mean,
let's just
no.
use that
No,
narrative.
it might be.
No.
It might be ours. Like, you know,
Oh,
one
okay.
together.
Okay.
So I don't know. So it's like a mixed family,
Right.
And we go on the roller coasters, and we did all the filming. And
wow,
we're doing more
look
filming
forward to
this
it.
weekend.
Okay.
So, yeah, and that's going to be on cinema and TV and everything.
Wow.
look at
All
that.
right, well, we
Yeah.
look forward to that.
You might catch it when you go to the cinema then.
Yeah, so I
There's
can't-
something to look out for.
There you go. Yeah. So talk about because you were talking about cinemas and what we're doing. So I can't see Duranda with you this weekend because of that's going on. But I did go and see Michael.
Hey,
Did you watch it? Did you watch it?
I want to see it on Thursday. When do you see it?
Yeah, Friday. Oh, so you got it. So it came
yeah.
out on the Wednesday. You
Yeah,
saw
I
the.
saw the second day.
I went Friday.
Okay.
Friday night.
Honestly, because look, a lot of my friends have seen it.
Yeah.
And, I'll tell you what they say in a bit, but I want to hear what you guys got to say.
Go on,
about
go
it.
Kedge. You're a big
No,
fan.
no, I'm a fan, so it's not for.
No, go on,
for me to
Kedge.
say.
You go first.
Well,
'Cause
for
I
me,
think I know what you're going to say.
So for me, Jafar Jackson, I think he absolutely stands out massively. The acting, the level of detail he has gone into to copy Michael Jackson from the finger movement during Billie Jean, the Bad, you see Bad, you see the Bad tour, which is incredible. Thriller, they go back to the original place of Thriller, they film it there.
Yeah.
I think it's brilliant, and they addressed that whole thing about his skin issues that he had, the vitiligo, and the beating. It was
Isn't it Vertigo?
Vertigo. Is it vitiligo?
VT is the other.
the station in India somewhere.
Yeah.
Victoria Terminal.
yeah. So, like his father beating him with a belt. I found that a little bit difficult to watch. But
Why? It happens all the time.
no, I know it happened to us, but it's not, you don't want to see that. But I really enjoyed it. I couldn't stop sitting still in my seat. I was singing, I was dancing. I was lucky enough to
Did you
see
see some of the cinemas that were electric? People are getting up out of the chairs.
We had people getting up outside on our chairs, like after the thing film, and people were dancing. And having been lucky to see him live, this felt, when he did what was the whole song there? Human Nature.
Yeah.
My God, I had a tear in my eye.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
Why
It
did
was
you cry?
incredible.
Why were you crying?
Just because it felt like we were back in there, and also for me, it's like there is going to be no other person like this ever again on this planet to command this much fame, power, just skill, craftsmanship, everything he had, and to be a part of it, and to bring it back for people who didn't see it or missed it first time around, and it's a new audience as well, weren't alive. Jackson was alive. I think it's going to be like, wow, there was someone like this who was like after Jesus, he was the most popular man on the planet.
You can't. You know what?
There was nothing else bigger.
Unless you saw it, unless you saw the hype around it in the 80s, 90s, whenever.
You can't understand it.
You won't understand because
Yeah.
there's nothing that really does that.
The whole thing about people were fainting. Just a quick example, right? How popular was Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson was always invited to the rings, pit side at basketball, for
Right.
the LA Lakers. He never could go, right? Taylor Swift, who people compared to, as good as whatever, Taylor Swift has been to pit side and it's been fine. The reason why Michael Jackson couldn't go there is because it would be shut down.
it'd be
And
mobbed.
the game wouldn't happen.
Wouldn't happen, yeah.
And that's levels of this guy and what he would do, and that's why people couldn't invite him to certain things.
However, and I love this life story. I love his career.
Yeah.
Music, you're right. And the sound of the film's great.
Yeah.
It's like you say, the acting's brilliant.
Yeah.
I thought the story was a bit meh.
Yeah.
And the reason why it's
See,
a bit
I've
meh-
heard-
story.
I've heard that.
No, meaning, I tell you why. Compare, because of Freddie, because the same guy who made Freddie Mercury's
Yeah.
Bohemian
Yeah.
Rhapsody.
Which was a great film.
Which is great.
Yeah.
And you really get under the skin
Yeah.
of Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rise, the fame, the kind of what he wants, his drive, his
Yeah.
passion. The whereas I went and saw Michael, the kind of theatre stage show.
Oh, yeah.
Where they go through his whole life story and you
Yeah.
see his perfectionist nature, how he wants the hi-hats. Like he goes, he's like,
Yeah,
ta.
yeah, yeah.
He goes, ta. It's got to come in, Joe. Like, and it was
Yeah.
like, all I want to,
Yeah.
then already,
Yeah.
he controls all that production. He's like this genius and he hears it.
Yeah.
And you got a little bit of that with the lyrics in the film and things that he talks about, but
Not enough
I-
detail, you mean?
But I think this is going to be a 2 or even 3 part.
Oh no, they said, doesn't it? At the end, they said
it's his story.
continues, and
His
they've confirmed it now as well.
Okay, so
Oh, what? So there's going to be a Michael too?
Yeah, because this stops at 1988 at the
88.
Bad tour.
Yeah, it ends after Bad in England, London,
London,
right?
Yeah. Which I was
So-
at. Oh,
yeah.
that's the concert I was at.
So see, now how old would you have been? You'd been
8.
like- wow.
Yeah, I was 8, and I still got the program. I'll bring it in next time if you want. If you see, he's incredible.
No, you're right.
Is it?
No, you are.
Keep it.
So you think, so it goes up to then. So you feel like, meh, but then, like I said, it wasn't like King William. Is it King William? King Richard.
King Richard.
King Richard, the one with Will Smith.
I think the other problem
That
you've
was
got
great.
with Michael Jackson is that I don't think that many people knew enough about him to go into that in depth.
No, they did. Of course they did. There's loads of video
I don't know
footage of him.
about
and everything. There's loads. Now, by the way, all across my social media, it's dominating it, is all the Michael Jackson conspiracy theories. And they're saying the reason why he was set up to, according to the videos, he was set up to look like a paedophile is because he was the one trying to protect him. He was the one trying to out the other paedophile rings.
He was a very
and
powerful
then they
man.
threw it back on him because the powers that be. And that's why he was like, they're coming to get me, man.
Shall I
They-
tell
you
you,
know,
shall I
they're
tell you
all coming
something
to
I've
get me.
noticed about Michael Jackson while we're on this as well?
Here we go.
Asian people and black people all have love for Michael Jackson.
No, everybody does.
No.
Yeah.
No,
But
it
but
don't
but
matter
but
if you're
but,
black
but I
or
think a
white.
lot of what I've noticed is that the white media is very much still against it, panning it, all the
Why?
critics. Because and it's just because it's always been that narrative. It's always come from the white media, and Asian people and black people were affiliated to Michael Jackson in a way. Because I tell you why, that in that time there was no one of color doing anything that was that great, that powerful, is being seen on so many mainstream places. And I think for Asians and black people, he was the aspiration. Oh, we can do that. You can get there if you keep trying, keep working hard. And because there was no other role model at the time, like Mithun Chakraborty wasn't really. Sort of
I am
smashed
a
it yet.
disco. He copied really that though. Disco dancer.
Well,
was-
exactly. But Michael Jackson influenced Bollywood. There was no like routines and stuff like that until Michael Jackson started doing Thriller and stuff. But I think that it's the way the media portrayed Michael
I'm not sure
Jackson.
about that. I think there were routines in Bollywood before Michael Jackson.
No. There wasn't.
In
There wasn't.
in the 60s.
There wasn't. No. With all the background dancers. There wasn't.
Okay.
Find me one.
Fine. But
It's worth a watch though. So
What did your fr- what did
Is
your
it? But
friend
no.
say?
But is it a go to cinema watch?
I think so. I think because
I
sound is incredible.
tell you what, you know what they've done, Satch? I don't know how they've done it, but the production on the sound
Yeah.
is incredible. Where you can hear that it's so let's say they're filming him in the booth.
Yeah.
So you can hear his vocal crisply.
Yeah.
But it's balanced, but not balanced with the background. So it's not when they've EQ'd it without being like they have. It's not all one file. You can still hear it as 2 files. You can hear his vocal
Yeah.
and the background, but all compressed, sounding amazing, but separate, so that it still feels like it doesn't feel like the song is still playing.
I mean, look,
it feels live.
I will check it out because I do think I want to watch. But I think what I've seen from just people reviewing it and like, there's been people online like have come out the film and go, "Oh my god, it's amazing!"
Yeah.
And then there's the opposite, which are like, I didn't think the story was
It's-
that
it's
great,
the- it's
which
the
is
biggest-
what Tommy said. And then they
It's the biggest opening
And
for
then-
a
I
biopic
can believe
film.
it because it's him.
No, of course, because
Yeah.
it's Michael Jackson. But then I also heard, as Tommy said, the story went great. Then the other one, one of my mates goes, is mostly about his dad beating him.
Which was the early years, though, wasn't it?
Which
That
was
was
like
that's
the
what it
early
was,
years.
yeah.
And I was like, well, then that sounds like a bit of a Bollywood film, like got music in it.
It's got music in it, and it's
And
a
then I
family
thought
story.
about it, and I was like, do you know what? If I want to listen to Michael Jackson stuff, I just put his CD on. I don't really want to.
Yeah,
what I mean?
but
I think you've got to go just to
No.
watch Jafar Jackson.
This
and
is the
his acting.
indulgence. This is
Yeah.
to indulge in him and the rising. But I think what would be really great if they've got the balls to do it is to now. This one was like a bit dun 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 dun. You know, like
Yeah.
do you want to be starting? You know, it's always got that excitement to it, right? With his
Yeah.
music
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's building and he's done the Off the Wall album and
Yeah.
all of that's building, and you've got a little bit of the dark side of his dad. But now they should almost make the next one stylistically film it in a very different way.
They could do. Yeah.
Let's say this. Like, I'm just saying. Let's say they done under this one.
They couldn't go further.
They go right.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
Like,
This one
but
Bring
actually,
got
it
banged
wasn't
up.
all rosy. It
No.
went dark.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
went like this.
No, of course. They couldn't do. They couldn't.
I'm sorry.
put a lot of it in.
You got to put Runway singing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. I think you're right.
I saw a bit. You know, do you remember? It don't matter if you're black or white.
Yeah.
Do you remember there was like a woman in Kathak
Indian woman.
dancing?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, same video.
Yeah, do you see the same video of her
Yeah.
today? She goes,
Yeah,
oh,
she's
and how
surrounded.
it came about, and how
Yeah.
the audition came about, and somebody said you got to go and
think-
give it a go, and then all of a sudden, and
I
then
think
he's rehearsing with
There's
her.
a lot of MJ stuff just floating around.
Yeah, a lot of
At the moment.
conspiracy.
At the moment.
Lot of conspiracy stuff about he was
But
framed.
do you know what? I will watch it because I like films like that. I watch.
Yeah, no, it's definitely worth a watch.
Obviously, I've watched like the Luther film. I've loved.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
liked the Robbie Williams one.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
great.
That was great. What
Another
else
film
have
I've seen, Crime
Bohemian
101,
Rhapsody?
brilliant.
Who?
Crime 101. It's a brilliant film. If you like a little
Korean?
heist.
Korean?
No, massive
Sounds
Hollywood film with what's his name, Hemsworth.
I think he's gone downhill.
Is that
as
on
well.
Netflix or Prime or one?
I think it's on Prime now. Yeah, I saw it in the cinema. It was really good crime thriller. Loved it.
Wasn't it Hemsworth that did that? Was it like a Indian film?
Huh?
With
Eh?
it? Oh no, it wasn't. It was one where he, like, it's a Netflix one where he rescues a kid, like he protects a kid
Oh, I don't
from
know
being
that.
kidnapped.
Extraction.
That one.
That was a great film.
No, it wasn't. that was proper put.
Action.
I watched it. I was like, so
Pub.
a rich man's son is
Yeah.
going to get kidnapped.
No, then
by-
that wasn't it. That wasn't it.
Yeah,
That's another film.
No, it was Extraction though.
Was it?
And he had to get him back or get him out to extract the kid. But I'm like, the plot line was a rich businessman's son is the target to a gangster who wants like money. I'm like, mate, Bruce Willis was doing that back in 1984.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You know, like
But you just got to do it for the paper, innit, man? Netflix giving you like,
Yeah,
$2
exactly.
million.
Another film I've seen in the cinema is called The Drama with Zendaya.
okay.
seen
A24
it.
made it. It's a really cool, funky film, but it's like it makes you think. Not big, big blockbuster film, but I loved it. It was very clever.
The drama.
The drama, basically, guy and girl about to get married. She reveals something day before, a couple of days before they get married. Changes everything.
I got a lily. She'd revealed she's got a lily.
Right.
That changes everything.
That changes
Okay.
everything.
I think if you're about to get married,
Would you not marry her then?
well, if you're in love by then,
You would be.
you'd be like, oh, I've got some real drama. That's why they call it drama, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Banana drama.
Banana drama.
It's hard, isn't it? Because it's hard, literally.
Hopefully it's not.
Because are you in love with them? Because basically, if that's the case, then you've not seen it.
No.
You've not,
How can you be in love with it then?
No, but no,
No,
right.
in love
But
with
meaning
her.
like it's not. What I'm trying to get to is, it's not like you're marrying her for the sex because you've never had it. Then because if they've got Lily,
Because you didn't know.
yeah. So
That was
you didn't
banana
know.
split.
So really, everything else that you do know about them is what you're in love
In
with.
love with. Yeah. So that's beautiful.
Yeah, but then you've been lying about the lily.
Yeah.
So then
No,
that
not
breaks everything.
necessarily lying. You just haven't revealed it.
But surely that needs to come up in conversation, no?
It
I
has to
bet it
come
does
up.
pop up.
But it,
Pop up at the Sahara. That's what it's going
no,
to pop
but
up.
it just don't you think that's
Yeah.
something you should disclose?
Yeah, but you wouldn't go.
One Sahara,
no,
two
but,
10 poles.
No, but if you're having like a nice, innocent courting relationship,
Yeah.
you know, and then you go, oh, by the way, how's your lily? You wouldn't say that.
No, but it's not that. Like,
Huh? Well, how do you know? Know what? I
no,
thought I
you
just
don't
asked.
ask about it, but surely the person that has it should just be like, oh yeah, by the way, one of them.
Or should everybody just ask it? Just to make
Ask the
sure.
question.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Have you
how's
got
your
it?
lily?
There you
Oh,
go.
no, I
That's
don't
the
have
biggest
one.
advice that you
All right,
learned from
there
the
you go.
Brownload this week.
Maybe.
Anything else that you
If
want?
you're speed dating and you sit down in the chair, just go, how's your lily? and if they go, do you listen to the Brownload? You know you've got a kind of a somewhere.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
this
yeah.
is such a
How's your
specific
lily?
sense of humour.
Yeah.
That unless you're like this,
Yeah.
where if they look at you and go, what are you talking about?
After this episode, just ask that question to people
Yeah.
and see if
I mean, that's good
'cause
advice.
Only then you'll know if they've heard the new episode of the podcast.
Before you fall in love, ask if.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could just say chaos and order, but now we're getting people to come up to you and go, all right, how's your lily? what I got sacked for, right? Now we're back to that.
brilliant.
There you go.
The other thing that I watched, and it's not
Go on.
really been many films to be fair, because I've been on the series hype.
Talk
And
about
do you
the series,
And
Seth.
you know what? People have been sending me stuff. Watch this, and I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. I'll watch
Go
it.
on.
So a few things that I started. There's one thing that everyone said in the boys in the group chat have all watched this.
Yeah.
And I turned it on and I thought, what is this shit? And I know a
Oh.
lot of other people have seen this.
Oh, and the boys were loving it.
It was shit. It was the
What?
shittest thing. Beauty in Black
I've not
on
heard of
Netflix.
it. I've not even heard
But
of it.
people are raving about this
What's
show.
it about?
Oh, just
sounds
catch-
rubbish.
What is rubbish?
Oh, what
That
was the
everything-
hype though? That oh my god, it's amazing.
I don't know what it. I don't
What
know.
kind of show?
Honestly, people have been losing their mind over this because another season's come out. One season's got like 16 episodes. I'm like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
What's it about?
It's bullshit. Watch it. Watch episode 1.
No, but like,
It's
give me
absolutely
something. Give me
bullshit.
something. Is it a drama? Is it a spy?
He obviously
spy
checked
thing?
out early. He hasn't. He
Black
doesn't know.
Beauty.
Beauty in Black. Beauty in Black on
So it's
Netflix.
about
It's a
some-
very
is-
popular show.
Is it a woman who's nuts?
No,
or-
just watch it. It's about
Is
a
it
whole
about
family.
A woman? Is that you guessing the
I'm
story?
just guessing the story.
Okay,
What's
just
it
watch
about?
it if you honestly. But I think it's probably one of the worst things I've seen.
I'm
this
not
year.
even going to watch it.
One of the worst things I've seen.
But let's
this
talk about
But-
Landman.
Oh yeah, no, I'm coming to that.
Oh.
I'm coming to that. And then the other thing I watched just on the plane back now was a series called The Assassin, which is on Prime.
Okay, not heard of that one either.
It's quite good, not bad. Bit comedy kind of assassin kind of storyline,
Yeah,
but
there
yeah, a
we
bit
go.
weird. But as you said, Kedge, Landman.
Landman. If you
Landman.
don't know, get
Tommy,
to
have you
know.
seen Landman?
No, people have recommended it to me. Why
Oh,
are they not-
honestly,
It's a good one. Tommy, you'd love it, I think.
I think it's one of the best series that I've
Wouldn't
seen.
you say it's
Wow.
a bit slow, though? Like, there's not a lot
It
that
is a
happens.
bit slow.
Was it on Amazon?
Yeah.
Paramount?
Oh, it's on Amazon Prime.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can watch it on
Yeah.
Amazon Prime.
Okay, but yeah, I saw. So basically, I was flying to Dubai in January, sat in my seat, and the Emirates kind of had it as its highlight thing to watch. So I was like, go on then, I'm going to watch that. Banged it on. I watched the whole season,
No.
season 1,
Season 1, all of it.
on the way there and back.
Wow. And
And
Billy
ha-
Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob thought.
And what is it? It's set where? Set in America.
Set in America.
Set in America. It's all about mining for oil.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
sounds so boring.
Yeah.
And there are some boring shots where you just get like shots of just like, you know, them just digging for oil or like in the background and all of this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But the actors, oh my God, you
Brilliant.
really get involved with the actors in it.
I've
and
heard,
the cast.
yeah, there's
Every
great-
actor in it is brilliant.
Yeah.
Anyone known, or is it all just newbies?
Yeah, Billy Bob Thornton's like the
Okay.
main. He's Bad Santa.
Oh yeah, right,
Mrs.
right.
Ali Lata, she's quite famous as well. You might have seen her. I think that's about it in terms of the famous people. Oh, it's got. Oh, hold on, Demi Moore.
Demi Moore's in
Oh,
it.
okay.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
incredible
Yeah.
Demi Moore in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And-
Isn't,
but-
and,
but you know,
is
there's
it,
some
no,
good-
is that guy? It's not Andy Garcia, is it?
Oh
No,
yeah, Andy Garcia.
Andy Garcia, isn't
Andy
it?
Garcia as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
And also, you know what? What I got from it, there's some beautiful life lessons you can learn from it as well.
In what way?
Very good.
Just, you know, relationships
Yes.
with your children, with your
Yes.
father, with your mother,
Yes.
all of that. They subtly put it in.
Yeah.
But I think everyone can watch every episode and you will learn something and go,
Agree.
actually, you know, maybe I need to do this in my life or need to appreciate this in my life because as you can imagine, basically you got to understand what a landman is someone who just basically makes things happen.
Oh, I thought it was something to do with the land, like the oil. You're selling oil, and I've got
It is
land
about
and
that.
land.
It
and-
is about that.
And
but
it's
the
like-
guy who gets things done is known
Okay,
as a
he's done
landman.
that, right.
And it's, do you know what? It's so it's just wild. Their life is just wild. His life is just
'Cause they're so
crazy.
rich.
Yeah, they're so rich.
Yeah.
It's Tommy is really good.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that
really good.
that appeals to that aspirational life kind of thing. That you kind of
Yeah,
go.
but it's not like that stupid like billions or anything. You know what I mean?
No,
Like
yeah,
it's,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
very
yeah.
normal
Yeah,
day-to-day
yeah, yeah,
kind
yeah.
of thing. So I think that's great.
And you know what? It's an easy watch.
Easy,
It's
very
not. It's
easy
not.
to
It's
watch,
not
yeah.
like
and also, I'm
complicated.
just going to big up my boy Riz Ahmed because his new show
Bait.
called Bait
Yeah.
with Guz.
Oh,
Yeah.
I heard about that. Any good?
I'm 3 episodes in. I love it. It's really funny. It's our kind of humor, Desi humor. It's that, you know, everything that we would
Again, mixed reviews. I've heard.
Really,
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it so far because I think it's very clever what he's done. You know, he's trying to be the Indian James Bond. That's how it starts.
Oh.
the start of
I'm
the,
not gonna like
the thing, the comedy. But yes, even Gus Khan, funny in it. They've got some brilliant actors and actresses in it as well. I think he's clever.
So can I? Shall I give you? I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Again, yeah, I've heard mixing, but I've heard it's very funny, and so it's worth watching, and I should
Yeah.
watch it. So I will. But also just that, you know, obviously we get to cross over a little bit with Guz in the kind of comedy scene and
Yeah.
things like that. And what I do know is they have a script.
Yeah.
He does his thing,
Yeah.
and then they go, "Go on, in, Guz, give us your own."
Version of it.
Yeah. And that is a lot of what you see is
The
Guz
magic.
being Guz.
Oh, you can tell. You can tell.
And
Improv.
And actually, I'm not even outspoken to Guz about this, but I've heard when I've read reviews of Guz from TV, like proper TV film critics, they go, "This is an actor who loves the craft.
Yeah.
He plays with it. You know, like he plays
Yeah,
it, then he'll go one stage further. What about if I say this? What about if I say that?" And I think that's great. So he's smashing it at the moment,
Freestyle.
and I want to, and actually, Riz Ahmed feels like he's everywhere. There was that Hamlet.
Yeah, Hamlet.
And now this.
He's the best we've got in the game at the moment,
Like
and
killing it.
I just keep hoping that he can break it into. Someone's got to give us. It's all about the luck, being in the right place. But someone's got to roll the dice with him now and give him a chance on something big.
Well, I think it's up there. I think it's
No,
now.
he's up there. He's won awards and stuff like that.
yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, he needs to be in something that becomes part of the mainstream. If you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but then what? I think that's just a good script. I don't think you chase the mainstream. You just chase an
It will
amazing
come.
project.
It will come.
Yeah. And now, hopefully, because of his profile and everything else, with these two projects alone, in the last kind of year or so, that will
He's so
hopefully
well-spoken
Yeah,
as well. He's
exactly.
very
That will
clever
hopefully
bloke.
just get him the big scripts, so he can now be considered alongside, I don't know, Ryan Gosling or anybody else. And talking to the right place, right time. I haven't watched much, but on that road trip, I listened to an audiobook, and I've been itching actually to tell you about it, because if you haven't listened to it already, and it is the audiobook of Robert Iger. Name ring a bell?
No, go on.
CEO at Disney. Well, he was there for 19 years, but he joined Disney, and I'm not spoiling anything here.
Yeah.
He joined Disney when it was in the pup. The
Right.
films they were making were rubbish.
Yeah.
They were doing that Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
That wasn't really working. It was that
Yeah, and look at
period.
it now.
That's
Massive.
huge now.
Yeah.
Well, he's kind of grown it, but it wasn't as a film. It didn't do that well when it came out.
Yeah, no, the film recently
There was
that
a
came
few
out, it's gone
things
nuts.
Yeah.
in that time that didn't do that well.
Right.
Right? They were ticking along. Things are dwindling. Mickey Mouse wasn't what Mickey Mouse
Yeah,
was. The classics weren't the classics. They were getting beaten in the ratings by stuff. He comes along, does a deal with a company that Steve Jobs is running called Pixar,
Yeah.
who made Up and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And they had in their bank, they had all these great films like Up and other ones that kind of like all lined up. So he goes, we bought into that. But Steve Jobs didn't want to do the deal. He made that deal happen. He launched Disney Plus. He got Star Wars.
Yeah, he got Star
and then
Wars.
he
That's
kind
been a
of
massive game
So,
changer.
and then he developed the technology. It was just like, what a guy, what a story. If you look, and what I like about it is,
What's the book called?
It's called not The Ride of My Life. Yeah, The Ride of My Life. Yeah, because he's talking about the Disney park. So, and actually, he broke the business down, like all the technology stuff, the parks, the merchandise, and all that, and then all the films. And he just smashed it. And doing those deals with George Lucas.
Yeah.
He talks about going, and George.
That's a mad deal.
And how the money involved. So it was like $7 billion for this, 7 billion for Pixar, I think it was.
Amazing.
And that's just Steve Jobs did Pixar, which he sold to Disney for 7 odd billion. It might have been 4 billion or 7 billion, and he also did Apple.
Wow.
How have you done
Crazy.
Both
that
in your
but
one lifetime.
in one lifetime?
Yeah.
And then the irony behind dying from cancer, that at the end of the day, unless you've got your health,
Nothing.
Nothing.
nothing, you can't buy yourself
Yep.
any level of health.
Yep.
And he, and so yeah, great story, great journey, theme park, and he talks about how much money theme parks make. The Shanghai one, things that happen. Oh, honestly, great. If you're looking for a motivational book, I thought Robert Iger, Ride of My Life, Disney CEO, it's the one.
All right. Lovely.
Brilliant. We've come to the end of the podcast, haven't we?
Have we? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
I think that's the end.
We'll see you in 6 months. Bye.
No, I mean, look, me and Kedge kind of had a little discussion about this.
Oh.
Because obviously we don't end the podcast just there. Like, we do with things we
We
learn.
normally do things we learned, but we're all out of practice. Because I'm not
I haven't
screenshotting
screenshot it,
anything.
yeah.
No.
Go on, there's
I
got to
mean-
be something you've learned.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
Try
go.
freestyle. No, Kedge, don't look at your phone.
Okay,
Just something off the top of your head.
Top of your head that you've learned. What did I learn off the top of my
Okay.
head?
I'll tell you what one that's just come to my mind. while
So
you're
I've
saying
got
it.
nothing right now.
Right.
Nothing.
Is that in France,
Yeah.
like directly in a line with Kent,
Yeah.
where there is Gravesend,
Yeah.
in France, there was a place on the coast, and I looked at it, I went, it's called Graves Sande. Graves, Ande.
Okay.
And I went,
Sunday.
hang on.
the
and
French Gravesend.
The French Gravesend is diagonal, like directly
In
across
line?
the line with the other Gravesend.
Oh,
And then
twin
I started,
town.
yeah, and I don't know whether that's because we all joined at one point, and it's the same thing, it's split there, or it means it's the Graves End. I don't know, it's where people were buried. from the war or whatever. But I'm like, there's a Gravesend. I'm like, there's got to be Punjabi people around here.
Exactly.
Do you guys recognize Gravesend as a Punjabi place?
Yes.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, bare of them.
Like, completely.
Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't
Like,
know that.
Harrow is yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Southall is Punjabi
Punjabi,
again.
yeah.
Not too
Not as much anymore now.
Not as
And
much.
I'd say East London, where I'm at, it's more Pakistani, Bangladeshi,
Yeah.
and
Green
some
Street.
Indians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they,
agree.
are they fairly even? I'd probably say it's probably slightly tipped Bangladeshi, Pakistan, typically
Oh,
East
of course
London.
it is. Yeah, of course. it is.
Yeah, that's why we got some decent food there. But you got the restaurants. West London got the big dubbas. Got the nowhere does mixed grills in London.
No.
Do they? Not like
No.
the Midlands.
No.
Anyway, so so Gravesend. There's a Grave Sunday. I'm giving you time to think about what you're.
Well, no, I haven't got anything, bruv.
You can't come up empty.
Can I? Do you know? Just as you've said, mixed grill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna speak about that. I wasn't gonna talk about this, to be fair.
Go on.
Well, here we go.
If you're in Dubai
Yeah.
and you want a mixed grill,
Yeah.
keep an eye out on my Instagram page
Oh,
That's what I'm gonna say.
okay.
because we're working on
Satch's
something.
mixed grill.
No, it's not. No, it's not Satch's mix. But it's like it just. Do you know Dubai just doesn't? You know, as you said,
Satch's
London,
mate's mixed grill.
No. There's just no mixed grills there. They don't even.
Wow.
There's no
How are you
concept of it. No
surviving,
one.
Satch?
No one knows what it is.
What it
or,
is.
do you know, like people
That's
just
what you need to start.
people go in to like a one of these pubs or
Yeah.
kind of place. Doesn't exist on a
Satch's Grill.
Friday. No, it's not. It's not going to be. No, it's not. It's
Satch's Grill,
actually
make
called
it.
Mixie.
Yeah, that's what a mixed grill.
The thing's called Mixie.
Yeah, it's
The
going to
event's
go for a
called
mixie. Going to go for a
Right.
mixie.
And it's going to be like a pop up for 6 weeks at a place in Dubai.
Yeah.
Trying to get it all boxed off really soon.
Oh, that's
and yeah, it's
exciting.
happening. I'm going to be there the whole of May, by the way, if you're in Dubai.
right.
Hit
Okay.
me up.
I think the one thing I did hear was that the Chinese fella who invented the camera lens.
Right.
Oh, shut up!
Passed
No,
away.
don't,
No,
don't,
no,
don't do it!
let's
Don't do it,
let's
Satch.
R.I.P. Zoom in.
Goodbye.
And that's why we ain't got to do a podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Oh, no.
by the way, when's this going out? We ain't spoken about anything.
No,
When's this going out? Like, who
Thursday. Hello.
is it?
Yeah, come on, Satch.
Should
Turn
we
it around.
change it?
To what?
Do people want it on a different day?
Yeah.
No,
do you know what I mean?
everyone only links Thursday to the podcast. So I think let's just keep Thursday. Sexy Thursdays.
But then when's the next one then?
In a few weeks'
In
time.
a few years' time.
I'm not here.
What? How long are you away for?
About 4 weeks.
Okay, so
Okay, there
let's
you
give
go.
it a month. And then we'll reassess the
Once
situation.
a month. Then let's try that.
Let's try once a month.
I don't know about that, boys.
I ain't gonna lie. I've quite enjoyed when you get to Tuesday nights. Like not now. Like a few months ago when I didn't realise. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I got my
Tuesday
Tuesday
nights is
Yeah.
Oh,
free.
today-
No, yeah, yes and no, but I do miss it. Like when there's these groundbreaking moments that I think, God, we really need to address this.
Yeah, you're right. And stories I said, I go,
Yeah.
and I've sent it to you. I've sent you
Because
posts when I
what-
go,
also,
if we had a podcast,
some-
we'd talk about
We
this.
didn't mention how I offered Shreya Ghoshal masala chai when she came in.
Yeah.
Save that for the next one.
We'll say it for next time.
Fine. There you go. We'll hook them in for a story every 6 months.
Yeah, because
Shreya-
Kedge brought his masala.
Shreya Ghoshal will be 63 years old. And Kedge is telling the story. I once gave you a masala chai.
Yeah.
He did.
So
Basically, in a nutshell, he had his own masala mix. And he went, oh, no. Because they were like, oh, proper masala chai? And they're like, and Kedge's like, yeah, I brought it from home. They're like, oh, yeah, wow, we have to try. And
There you
then he goes to me, Tom, come over here. Takes me to the tea and coffee station and goes, make their tea for them.
I had things
Oh.
to do.
He had things to do. So he gave me that, and I'm like, I don't make masala tea for myself. Now I'm going, how much of this illegal herbs
Yeah.
and spices,
Yeah.
Get
Get everyone
cake-
high.
Colonel's secret recipe do I put
yeah,
in?
yeah.
Exactly. But anyway, she hit the
Okay,
Coldplay
well, so
high
then,
notes.
what are we going to say? Hopefully see you next month?
Hopefully
See you
this-
next month.
Until then, later. I'm such a child because you said see you
Laters.
next. Bye. Bye.
Bye.